Don't believe this man's lies, this game is still the best. But, anyways. Yeah, this time around, I'm just not really gonna bother with an intro. There's gonna be no fluff, no points, no pillows. There it is, everything's set up once again, and now I can pause the background music, because I do have the main menu theme on Spotify, because like I said before, that's really... Okay, we missed out on the Armor Games thing, but not the popular thing this time. Like I said before, the main menu theme is kind of one of, I wouldn't say one of the only good things that came out of this game, because this game is still the best. Don't know what you're talking about, but it is definitely one of the better things that came out of this game. Built a whole chair to it and everything. Built the chair that I'm sitting on right now to it. It was focused the entire time. XCOM lives. Now, where the heck were we since last time? Only halfway through the campaign, I believe, and that was a whole 2.5 hours of just pain and... what am I saying? Pain. More like pleasure, because this is the best game. And nobody can tell you otherwise. What the heck was I doing, though? Where did I leave off? Nanomachines, Luigi. There were nanomachines in the spaghetti. These are really tempting to do, but they didn't really go so well last time, so I think I'm just gonna go straight into an actual mission. Without our resident ninja, because she's tired right now. And instead with this guy, who is severely underleveled, but he's our only commando, so we're gonna take him anyway. If only you could do the same in, say, XCOM. You could just take rookies on later missions, and then nothing would go wrong. Okay, kind of forgot how to play for a second. Kind of forgot how difficult these higher level missions were, I mean. And I also kind of forget how, well, with an asterisk, this game ran at all times. Also, somebody nabbed the flag. Somebody nabbed their flag. And didn't. Okay, good. They did capture it. Oh, come on. Come on, Ragdoll Collision. Don't do this. Oh, come on, Flashpoint. Don't do this. Okay, we're good. Everyone's health bars are so squished that it's hard to tell who's at full and who's at nothing. Like, okay, this is already going a whole lot better than last time. Ouch. Might have spoken too soon. Oh yeah, something else I just remembered. It turns out the only copyrighted song that is present in this game is just Rocket Race by Ricochet Love, and all the other songs are just eligible for revenue sharing, but monetization won't be completely shut off by using them, specifically the sound roll songs, which is just Rush and one of the other ones. I think the special level one. So it's just Rocket Race that will turn off monetization for this game. So if we do hear Rocket Race, I think I'm gonna switch it out with something else, because we could do that in this game at the very least. Oh wow. This thing was very different back then. In the remaster, it's just, you reload a whole lot faster when you're completely out of ammo. Glad that they changed it to that instead of this, because this doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Not seeing a whole lot of things I can't live without. And this next mission is just going to be a Juggernaut level, so maybe I should get that rocket launcher back. Maybe I should actually try to get a weapon that's course, first spin of the day. Maybe I should try to actually get a weapon that fits Wesley's level. And of course it had to be a melee weapon, which I'm just not going to take. Yeah. Yay. Actually, that's pretty dang good because there were a lot of tired people after that mission. Ooh, this is new. Haven't gotten one of these before. Huh. It changed up Iron Will in this game. And wait a minute. How the heck does... Oh, hold on a second. Did I not have these? Did I not have these upgrades equipped the entire time? Well, I mean, how could I have noticed them since they're so tiny in the corner? You know what? Yeah, Wesley's just gonna double up on nano machines. And more XP per kill is kind of gonna make him level up super quickly, faster than everybody else. So I'm just gonna get that instead. Yes, this is very good. If you have played Long War or War of the Chosen or just any XCOM game in general, then fatigue is very nice to not have at any time. This seems fun. And let's see, who's a member of our A team? This guy definitely. Yeah, this is nice. And let's see, what do you got? Ooh. Yeah, Wesley will be our moneymaker, so you'll just take that instead. Ooh. Accuracy is not really a problem if you have a shotgun, so you're just gonna take rage instead. And this guy's got nothing yet. So let's see here. Maybe 2 or okay, it's nice the first time, not so nice the second. Whole lot of nothing. Okay, last one. Last spin of the wheel. Last spin of the wheel for real this time. That should not have been the other one should have been the last one, but whatever. Yeah, let's move. Or I guess I'll just move. Weston will move. Get over here, crud. What's up? It's crazy to think that the M202 is actually both usable and also an actual threat in this game. In both Strikers Heroes 1 and 2 and the remaster. And why am I not respawning? Okay, that was weird. In both 1, 2 and the remaster, the M202 is just a wild card every single time. Ouch. Maybe I should have kept that rocket launcher, just to test it out and see if it actually still one-taps everybody. Ah, crud. It's a good thing this is only to 10. And it's also a good thing that Juggernaut kills, or kills on the Juggernaut, actually count towards winning. Ouch. To the heck realm I go. Left. To the heck realm I go back. Yeah. I don't think I want to get anybody else in here, because we have one of every class at this point. Unless we want to try this again. This is against the commandos, I believe, and then this is against the snipers. This one's pretty god dang tricky. and might require that rocket launcher. But then again, last time I used that rocket launcher, it was always a gamble whether or not they would be just killed in one hit or not. So, might need to take just Sanchez on this with her sniper rifle. Might be a better idea. You know what? Yeah, I'll try that right now. Because nobody gets tired or anything. Nobody gets tired or anything if you freaking music. Nobody gets tired or anything if you fail a mission. Wow, I have 1 health left. Okay, just hold still. I could not have gone worse. Okay, just hold. Okay. Not gonna be able to take on 2 of them at once. Ouch. Ouch. Okay. Yeah, I'm probably gonna need a better sniper for that. Yeah, this is a rapid-fire sniper and not really a one-tap machine, unfortunately. All these bad rolls, all these cruddy rolls, and I'm not even getting the Dookie weapon, which I'm pretty sure there are in this game. Actually, are there any special poop weapons in this game? I actually kind of forgot, or I didn't know in the first place because I never usually got that far in this game. But for now, wait, we could use the experienced medic instead. Let's hope that, okay, I was just about to say, let's hope a level 7 ninja is still able to perform in this stage. Then I looked to my right, and she already got 1 tapped. But this is a gun game level, so that's understandable. Why is respawning taking so goddamn long? Why did it reset? What is this, Ravenfield? Okay, I'm just gonna... There. Okay, Wesley, you back yet? There you are. What the heck has happened to him? To Wesley? To the man, the myth, the legend? What the heck is that gun? Okay, this is kind of a cruddy gun that I've got in my hand, so we gotta be careful. Also, we're just about tied right now, which is a bit concerning. Okay. What the heck am I holding? Okay. Okay, I thought that was gonna go poorly. Hello. How are you today? In the chat, over yonder. Holy crud, day 40 already. This is... I'm gonna assume that there's 50 I hope there isn't, but I'm gonna assume that there are 50 missions of the campaign they have to do. 50 randomly generated missions without any cutscenes. Hello once again, over yonder in the chat. There is a bit of a delay before the actual stream and the chat show up, so I might just said hello twice. But let's see, nobody's tired, so we can just jump right back into this, thankfully. And hope that this will go well, because I just realized this is a domination level, and these never usually go all that well for us. Except this time around, where we actually managed to not lose all the points. Just saying, playing this now, it'll be so nice being able to stream a game in 60 FPS sometime after this. Don't know when, and don't know what game either. Maybe another... Maybe it would just be a Unity game of some sort. Have you faced your face on YouTube? I haven't, but I did kind of, sort of, there was that one time with the that whole 30 subscriber special video where I gave a... there was a photo of myself wearing a mask and sunglasses giving a thumbs up. So that's the closest thing I've gotten to like a face reveal on YouTube so far. That photo was also of me before I started exercising and losing weight. Yeah, I'll definitely be taking that, because perhaps Mrs. Medic over here could probably use it. She cannot, not yet, and she's got plenty of choices to choose from in terms of machine guns. Also, what the heck is that? Looks like a tomahawk is what that is. But we're going to be building these, because these look spicy. And we're also going to hope that we get better versions of those right now, because why not? Whole lot of nothing. One more into the breach. Whole lot of... Please? Maybe? Nothing. I have no idea whether poop weapons are actually in this game or not. But maybe we're about to find out. Nothing. One more. Last one, probably. Okay, last one for real, please. Jake, you have failed me. RNGesus, I mean... RNG-esus, you have failed me. Wait a minute. Didn't even notice. This is a secret level. This is probably what unlocks the elites, actually. Maybe. Or that might just be hopeful thinking, but regardless. Oh, and this is a full squad, too. Full squad mission instead of just you. So... Hang on. One last check of everyone's skills, just to make sure I'm not missing anything. Let's see. No mods or attachments to equip. I think everyone is... Okay, so that's how you equip that. I think everyone is good to go for whatever the heck this is. This freaking music every single time with the music of this level, of these levels. What is going on with that guy? There's a grenade in my foot. That guy needs to turn his aimbot off. This is actually going well. We actually won, for once. So, okay, that lasted like 2 seconds, but what does that get us? Ah, man. Our resident juggernaut over there, so close. Yeah, we'll take those. So, that's it. I guess that's it then. You don't even get a new class out of that. I guess the elites will just come later. And you know what? I think just because we performed pretty decently in that last mission, we're gonna try this one again. Every single time with the music. Uh-oh. Okay, that first kill is always important. Ouch. Who's alive right now? We're already losing. This is already harder than the last mission. Use this thing at point blank range, I dare you. Hee. Ah, man, not again. Okay, it's happening again. I can't jump. I don't think anybody can jump. Okay, that didn't go so well. Let's just forget that happened and move on. Hee. Crud, how you pause this? There we go. I said before, I'm gonna actually try and not play Rocket Race this time around. How the heck does Frost work in this game? Sanchez and Wesley are having a bad day. We're all having a bad day because we only have 3 kills and they have 7. Well, almost have 7. I mean, maybe we can still pull this off. How the heck does Frost work in this game? Alright, slowly but surely. Catching up, little by little. Sorry, Sanchez. We just need to not give them those last kills, those last few kills. Crud. 3 more. To 3 bet. That's quite a milestone, to be honest. But I mean, it's not an unrealistic one either. Because it definitely can happen eventually, maybe. Let's hope. Let's hope for 3 million subscribers. Holy crud. Very wishful thinking. Ooh, that looks spicy. Crud. Who the heck got tired from that? These 2, and only these 2, I think. Okay, every other important person besides Wesley and Sanchez are now tired. Unless... nothing. Unless... nothing. Unless... it's not a feast, but at least it's something we can use. Yeah, I'll take that. Sure. Why not? Okay. We've almost reached the end of the map. Who's not tired? I hope we won't have to bring Rusty out again. Okay, let's see. This guy, her, and also him. These guys are kind of using whatever weapon is going spare at this point, but hopefully we'll still be able to perform well. Hey. Hi, hello, and all that in the chat. You don't have any explosive, but you're just gonna hang on to that just because. Let's hope this goes well. Can you watch the Amazing Digital Circus on your next live stream? Not really sure how I feel about just watching and reacting to something I've already watched before. But, I mean, we can watch something similar to that. An animation of Pomni and Kane robbing a bank. Using a really old audio from Sanity Not Included. What the heck? Why does nobody on my team know how to jump? we're listening to Rocket Race, and that's gonna... if YouTube picks that up, then that entire moment is probably just gonna be muted, unfortunately. Okay, come on. We got 2 flags already. We just need 1 more. Or 2 more. Might just be 1, hopefully. You're not going anywhere with that. Okay, last one. Maybe? Yes. That's way longer than it should have, and is probably going to be muted the whole time, unfortunately. And at least our inexperienced troops got plenty of XP from that, and we got a whole lot of money. Ooh, that is a spicy looking rifle. That's a spicy looking blueprint that we're gonna get. And crud. The main character, the first main character, is currently out of it at the moment. Let's see, nothing in the workshop. Might as well just gamble all the reward money away that we got. Yeah, sure, I'll take that. It's nice that there's no inventory limit in this game. At least I don't think there is. But still, there's more inventory space than we know what to do with. Alright, and nobody is tired anymore. So let's see. Sanchez, you are the captain now. And let's get everybody else back in here. Everybody except for Wesley. This is the B team now. Okay, that spawn could not have been worse, combined with the fact that you can't move if you hold down one of the movement keys. Maybe I should start naming these soldiers after just chat members. Let's have more people in this live stream. Would be nice. Would be cool to have an active chat eventually. Actually, you know what? Maybe I can actually. If I just announce the fact that I'm streaming the rest of Strike Force Heroes 3. Also, we're losing right now. If I just mention the fact that I'm streaming the rest of Strike Force Heroes 3 and say the official Discord server. Because I have done that occasionally at times when I was playing Raze as well, in the same place. So yeah, after this mission I think. Just gonna pause the thing for a quick second. Holy moly. Okay, the Vector does not mess around this game. Even as a level 1 prototype, this thing is just a hail of bullets. And also super mega loud. I can barely hear anything when it's firing. Okay. I mean to play as Sanchez again. Okay, that was a bit of a rocky start, but at least we survived. Alright, 1 second. Bit of a rocky start, but at least we survived. Look. Alright, why these people join and leave? Well, that's the thing about starting out as a streamer, especially on YouTube. I think it is. Just if you don't, if you haven't exactly built an audience yet, then most of the time you're going to be just streaming to not a whole lot of people in general. But it is cool that you stuck around though, or you are sticking around. So I highly appreciate it, and I also appreciate your kind words as well. And I hope the music isn't drowning out my voice. Yes, this thing, the AK-12, looks spicy, but I'm not going to use it yet because it doesn't have any modifiers on it. It is merely a prototype weapon, and every single goddamn time I give a spin of the wheel. Nah, I already have a spicy version of the gun that I'm already using. Yes, no. Yes. Yes? Yeah, sure. Just somebody can use that. I think it'll be this guy, as he is the resident tank, who also just unlocked a utility item. Yeah, sure, that one. Yeah, more money for gambling. More money for gambling. More money for gambling. Okay, no money for gambling. Unless I sell something, but I'm not gonna bother with that. I'm this close to the end of the campaign. Let's see. I don't think anybody's tired right now, so there should be a... Okay, Sanchez is tired, but at the very least this is a... What the heck is this again? Free-for-all. Free-for-all with just Wesley and his decked-out rifle. That is probably, willing to say, is just as good as that old rocket launcher at this point. Okay, this is a bad spot. This is a very bad spot. Get the health, thanks. I may have underestimated this rifle a bit, because it is just outperforming right now. Can't say the same about the game's performance though. Even on this tiny window, with the graphics at the lowest. Ow. That was with my last bullet too. Can you play FNAF? I do not have any of the FNAF games, unfortunately. So, sorry about that. Ooh, here it is. The elite class is finally available. And I doubt this is gonna go well, to be honest. But we'll try it anyway. Ouch. They already have 3 kills. They already have 4 kills. We've only got 2. Okay, yeah, I expected nothing less, unfortunately. Let's see, enough money for a singular gamble. And a singular weapon mod. That's just the scope from Halo, the sniper scope from Halo. And yeah, sure, I think Sanchez can use that. There you go. Because you're the only one with the sniper, and... nah, you're not going to use that either. That's a spicy looking gun. And hopefully this will go better than the mission we just tried to do. Rocket race detected. Despite being the best song in the entire series, I'm gonna try playing without it for the time. You picked a bad time to spawn. Or I picked a good time to spawn. You picked a bad time to walk by. Alright, we got the thing. Let's move. And I have a feeling they're about to get ours, too. Get back here, you punk. Get over here, you punk. It's freaking this ragdoll collision. Every single time with it. But thankfully this is only to 3 points and not 5. The guys over at Sky9 decided to be merciful and made every single objective the minimum amount for every single of these campaign missions. Still, if there are 50 missions though, if there are actually 50 missions like I'm predicting, crud. The only time the club actually came in handy from a bot. If there are actually 50 missions, I'm going to be slightly annoyed. And I'm also going to ask both Justin and Mike what the heck they were smoking when they made this game. Not crud. Our flag has been frozen. Dude, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Please. Okay, I'm gonna try not to let teammates touch the flag from now on. Because now I know— what are you doing, my guy? He has the flag, but he didn't know what to do with it. At least he finally dropped it now. Ouch. This thing's scope is a nightmare sometimes. But at the very least, you can pull off some shenanigans, unless somebody spawns right in front of you. Okay, nobody else has the flag this time, thankfully. Just 3 is all we need. This might be a 5 flag mission, actually. Well, we're about to find out. Okay, just 3, once again. Okay, you are not getting the flag this time. You don't know what to do with it. You're not responsible enough to be holding it. We. Okay, that took a lot longer than it should have, I think. Also, holy crud, level 15 on Wesley. That's without the quick learner perk. Yes, we will buy this just because. And there's a AK-12 for sale. Is that better than the current rifle I have, though? Hold on. Hold on a second. You know what? Yeah, I will grab that so I can test it out. Let's see. This one right here. Even looks cool and everything. Only thing that this rifle seems to be lacking is just accuracy. But we've got the foregrip for that, at the very least. And meantime, plenty of money for plenty of gambling. Yeah? Ooh. Yeah, that'll be handy later, when somebody can actually use that, because I don't think Wesley can use that, unfortunately. Last spin. Some spicy, maybe. That's pretty dang spicy, actually. In fact, yeah, definitely a better upgrade. Okay, Wesley is now decked out, and I think, yeah, Sanchez can use the old Bison now. And nobody else can use the rifle that he just dropped. So let's see how these new guns perform. And I'm also pretty glad that nobody's tired right now. God dang. That's a very nice fire rate as well. Better fire rate, better damage, just less accuracy. But that really doesn't matter with this fire rate. This UMP, though, might actually be a downgrade. Maybe, I don't know. I've yet to field test it a bit more. No. Okay, I should not have switched out the. Oop, that could have been bad. I should not have switched out the secondary weapon, but at the very least, Sanchez is going to be using it. What armor? Yeah. Shouldn't have jumped so high. Why the heck? Okay. It's starting to become an even match, which is always concerning. Crud. The fatigue has taken over. At least it's only on Wesley and nobody else. Really close to another secret level, and also really close to the end of the game, finally. Not a whole lot of anything to spend it on. Just to spend this money on. We'll be giving you that back, and I guess somebody else can use that UMP once they're high enough level for it. But for now, okay, got really excited for a second there, and this is not nearly as exciting. Ooh. Oh, what do you know? Another bison to replace the old one. Unless, wait. Excuse me? This has worse stats, but a higher DPS, apparently. That is very strange, but I'm gonna be trying that out anyway, and giving Sanchez the old bison instead. Okay, still more money, so still more gambling. Yes, Wesley isn't tired anymore. The main character is usable once again. Yeah, sure. Why not? I'll take anything at this point. Another gun game level. For a prototype sniper, that looks pretty spicy. Ouch. What the heck kind of gun was I just holding? Guess I couldn't tell if it was a burst fire weapon or a full auto. Okay, that's another thing about gun game in this game, is that even if you're letting loose a hail of bullets and then all of a sudden you switch weapons, you just stop firing, which is really bad in a lot of cases. So it's a good thing they changed it to how they did in the remaster. Also, why the heck are we losing? were losing. Now we've got a better lead. Steadier lead. Okay, really glad we don't have to use the M202. I am never gonna get used to these experimental weapons. At least not until we unlock elites, which is probably not gonna be for a while. Yeah. Give us that now. I doubt that's gonna be better than... Ooh, hold on a second. You know what? I think this might be usable for the sniper mission. Let's see. Here it is. Alright, let's get Sanchez in here once again. This is the worst possible place I could have spawned. Crud. Okay. I might have spoken a bit too soon. Yeah, that's gonna be quite some time before I get to that. I'm probably gonna have to just beat the entire campaign before I do. So for now, you're just gonna stick with that thing, and nobody's tired right now, so we got the A team ready to continue the campaign. In 1972, a crack commando unit was sent to prison by a military court for a crime they didn't commit. Or something like that. Don't die in me now, Flashpoint, please. Don't let them get a single point. Don't let them get a single other point. XCOM aim. Happens to the best of us. Ah, crud. Crud, every single time I be quiet for an extended period of time, it's because I'm trying to sneeze, but it doesn't happen. Bad time to reload. Okay, good time to get frozen, though. Nope. That point is ours. And also this game is ours. Oh, hello. 555 DPS, sure, why not? But that's only at close range. And if she was level 17, then she would absolutely be using that, but I don't think any of us are. Yeah, so none of us can use that yet, unfortunately. Oh yeah, Anna, over there in the chat, you mentioned Amazing Digital Circus earlier. We probably won't watch the whole thing. We will watch this, though, because it's funny. Sandy not included has come a long way. Because that's where that original line is from. And also, I think maybe, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to join the secret channel VC in a public stream in the Strikers Heroes Remastered. Well, not just Remastered, but the Strikers Heroes General Discord, the official Discord, because Annie Artist and also PD are talking in there right now, and they're playing the game as well. So I'm gonna turn this down a bit. And as I'm playing this next mission, we're gonna have some other people talking in the background.
Variation.
Wait, really? So you're gonna have what? Okay.
It was me all along.
Hello.
Yo. So you're okay with this being like streamed to YouTube in the background of a Strikers Heroes 3 stream, right?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay, because that's what's happening right now.
Yeah, I know.
I'm suffering right now, and I need emotional support by talking to other people.
Hi, YouTube. It's me, famous Annie Honest Me, who appears in the end credits.
It's the guy with the green name.
They could just put like a giant green Annie Honest Me.
It should just been your entire name, just the whole thing horribly stretched out with the font and everything, just to reflect the fact that your character is a giant.
It's basically just, this man done something important. Remember his name.
This man is a Discord moderator. Actually, no, it's not giving you enough credit.
I don't know why, but ever since like I've seen it, every time I just think of like a Discord mod, I just think of like, you know, the generic like huge.
Just video game donkey.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I'm like, God damn, I hate to be a mod. Wait a second.
Oh no.
Oh no. I've become one of them. This can't be.
Context, I'm just into something interesting. That's all.
Okay, I'm gonna have to turn both the music and sound effects off, because Discord, unfortunately, is just not loud enough, even when your voices are maxed out.
Yeah.
Because these guns and both just the game in general is super mega loud, and there's nothing you can do about it except for just shutting off the noises completely.
Yeah. It's just the fact. It's the fact that the original games never had like specific audio adjustment.
Yep. That's what's so great about the remaster.
Yeah.
Was there a update? Because I can't connect for shit.
There was the XP overhaul. That was 2 days ago.
Yep.
Okay then. I guess it's just me then. I can't connect to any servers online.
It's more that like, okay, I'm okay with like EXP for all classes. It's kind of hard to like grind based on how many people I saw, but man, it's like the money. Holy shit!
It's so much right now.
Like, yeah. The idea with Justin was basically like, with the money, you have to spend it wisely. what's the point of like getting $4,000 in like one mission and that's it?
Well, if you're beta tester, we can speed farm 20k in a minute.
Yeah.
And then blow it all in an even shorter time.
Pretty much.
I probably would think that Justin probably like boost the AI because of that reason.
Yeah.
I don't know how, but I exactly got the amount of points you need for 3-star in mission 1 or
Nice.
mission 2. Oh, I'm dead.
Had an alt F4.
That bot deals 357 damage. What the hell?
I'd just like to say, by the way, you know the projectile corpse collision that was present in all the other games? Really glad that they decided to not have it in the remaster.
Is it basically like when you slide to the right?
No, it's when your projectiles, your bullets can collide with corpses and bodies on the ground.
Oh, yeah.
And that includes explosives.
Yeah. It's super annoying. Jenkins, no. That's mine. Bad, Jenkins. Bad.
Send him to Strike Force Heroes 3.
Clone him 1,000 times.
Make him the Globex army.
That would be funny. That was their plan. Basically, like, you gotta kill him, but he's the character you actually like.
Oh my god, I'm doing Meet Your Makers. Level 59 enemies. Mike and Justin.
Holy moly.
I can't even do Butter Knife. It's so hard because the damage they deal.
Oh
Like,
my
there's
god,
no
Mike just.
regen.
Holy shit, Mike deals so much damage. Just like 80 damage per shot.
The one thing is that I don't think Justin even thought about, like, why couldn't he just make invisible bots in the background so that way they can have every abilities at the same time?
Maybe you can ask him that
No.
next time we do like a podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, that minigun is like 16 damage per shot. Jesus. I literally can't beat Mike and Justin anymore. Hold on, I gotta try it out with the FAL. If the FAL fails, then I'm screwed.
It sounds like the mission is as hard as it should have been from the start.
Yeah. Dude, it feels so weird not being able to just rush in and just kill them immediately now.
Yeah. I'm just gonna check the Steam reviews again, because I want to see if there's any, like, new reviews.
Holy crud, everybody's tired, except for the entire B team and also Rusty, because he was in this game.
Yep.
Mike hurts a lot.
One of the reviews just say they gave all the heroes Catboy skins.
And that's a bad thing?
No, it's an upvote.
Oh, okay.
I think some people got mad because there's not, like, no male versions of the Cactos. It's just like, isn't the Cactos are supposed to be Alpha Squad as females? Did you put it that way?
He's Mike just like 4 shots with the BM9. Oh, I have 10 lives. Okay.
Yeah, some of the people who put like upvotes are very honest. One of them said, "Had to pay you back for the free fun I had years ago."
True. That's actually a great way to think about it.
Yeah.
It's the kind of mindset I feel like not a lot of people have, which is unfortunate. And I feel like that's where most of the complaints about the price of the game come from.
Yeah.
Just they still think it's another Flash game, so they still think it should be free.
It's more of that they don't like do research or background check with the game itself. Because one of the most common complaint is just Skyline Games dev team. It's like, where did you get a? It's basically like, okay, it's like, hold on, you're a fan of Skyline Games, and throughout every game is always say Justin and Mike. Where did you get the team of programmers from when they announced it?
Yeah. About that team.
A team of 2 people. Well,
The team of 10 Justins.
10 Justins, 3 Mikes, and 1 Noodle.
If only they had Globex's cloning technology.
Yeah, if it's gonna be that insane, maybe just make like the points. You can get points much faster or much higher.
Why do I have to like try hard for Mike and Justin now?
You mean you weren't tryharding already?
No, I'm like actually sweating right now. I mean, before the update, I should clarify. Before the update, I never had to, but now I have. Jeez, why maximum overdrive now?
Oh lord, that hurt.
These guys hurt now.
My god, mate, you just spawned in front of me.
Oh god, Mike has the same bug as you, Andy. Your cameo. Or
Is
the
it basically
shoot through it.
shoot through him?
Yes. I hate
yeah.
this. I hate this. I'm out of
That's
ammo.
That's so cool.
Permanent war.
I got crit killed.
Hey, took down Justin.
Now streaming to both YouTube and Discord. My
Your
wife
PC is gonna run like shit.
My Wi-Fi is probably hating me right now, and also my computer.
There we go, final.
But I'm getting pretty dang close to the end of the campaign for the first time in the history of Yes.
Oh shit, I just sold the prototype weapon.
Which one, Andy?
It's a pistol. I don't think I can get it back.
F.
Oh,
Honestly, I don't think it's super important because it's just like a normal weapon of a legendary.
yeah.
I was
Wait, isn't
expecting
that-
that you actually get like the custom versions of the weapons, but you don't
Hey.
get like any weapon mods itself.
Isn't that Onyx? Isn't that map just topic?
It is. It is just all the maps in here are just palette swaps of existing maps.
Yeah.
That's right. I don't remember.
There's even some Race 3 maps in here, I believe.
I honestly don't remember.
Yeah. I was thinking of making like a video of Strike Force Heroes 3 not being a sequel, but I don't think a lot of people would like that one.
I mean, it's definitely worth mentioning in another video, just maybe not as like the main topic for one.
Yeah.
I got scammed so fucking hard. I sweat my ass off on Media Makers. Oh, I got $2,000 out of it. Alright, back to the max heat grind.
What if they put Wesley in Smash Brothers?
Why not Riggs, dude?
It's an even better idea, actually. First, the game
Well,
just needs.
and-
First, the game just needs to come out on Switch.
Yeah, Strike
Yeah, I
Force Heroes
just-
on Switch is actually such a good move.
Hmm.
Dude, I don't have maximum overdrive. Nice. I just want to see Riggs like big old cake on Smash.
I want to see like map mods similar to like the Worm series, where you can just add like PNGs on the map.
Oh yeah. Right.
That'd
Yeah.
be really
you,
funny.
You mentioned that before.
Yeah.
That would be pretty awesome.
I really want someone out there in the community, if they could, I would ask them, make a desert bus map.
On Strike Force Heroes.
Whoever gets to the end
Yes.
wins.
Yep. Oh, okay. This is interesting. If you actually
Crud.
win and get a free star reward, you quit the game, you come back, and you beat a mission, you can actually get it. I got the prototype pistol back.
Oh.
Yep. I'm not gonna use it, but I'm just gonna keep it as like reward. I don't think I can't get prototype. What was it? Yeah, I can't get the prototype Scorpion because I already got it before they add that in.
Huh.
Yep. Boy. If they're gonna do tea bags for like the bonus, they should just make the ragdolls much more heavier. Because that's the problem I keep seeing with these guys, is that they move way too like. They move. The body is too light.
It did adjust how the detection worked recently, though, right? So at the very least, it is better than before, I'm guessing.
Oh man, I forgot about the FM P9.
Yeah, I have no ways to get that. I'll come back to this mission later. Gun game? I come back to that later. Any gun game missions is super hard.
Yeah, I'm playing
like,
one right now, and we're just about to lose. Okay, I'm gonna start that one over.
Wait a second.
Mission 44, so close to the ending.
Gun game is so much more balanced in remastered.
Yep.
Andy,
Unlike,
what's the base equip for the double shot?
I like it that whoever gets the kill gets the weapon itself, so that way not the whole team gets the weapon.
yep. I'm experiencing that right now, and it is horrible. And what's worse is that what's worse is that if you have a full auto weapon and you're just unleashing a hail of bullets, and then suddenly you have another weapon, you just stop firing.
Yep.
But it's not nearly as bad as when you have an explosive and you're engaging someone at close range.
I wouldn't like it that you don't actually need like 15 kills from yourself. You actually like, let's say you need you need at least like one person to get all 20 weapon kills, so it can be balanced. Ooh, okay. Can't do that strategy. The one with the orange barrier in Siege Under, you can't use Ricochet anymore. That's good.
Okay. This is good.
– 19 seconds to kill Maxi.
The one thing with like remastered is that everyone gets like different results on their PCs.
As in like the end game, or after the game is over, the results screen.
Yeah, like they're getting a black screen and such. Is that I have to say that is probably like their end. It's just like some of the bugs I want to try to get and find, I never encountered them because it's only exclusive to a certain build of your PC.
Yeah. I mean, someone was complaining about this morning while you were asleep, Annie, about them crashing every like 5 seconds whenever they try to do online mode. The thing is that they were in the same country and everything,
Yeah.
but they were in the EU.
I keep thinking about when Skyline Games they mentioned about Raze saying that they don't know about it. It feels like they might not plan to it, because Strike Force Heroes is basically like an upgrade version of Raze throughout everything.
Well, I guess some people wouldn't mind that, but I don't know how I feel about that.
My honest opinion about Raze, of how I see it, even though I never play a lot, is that I find the gameplay super boring. Bob also find that boring with the gameplay. It's basically like it feels like there's no reward throughout the whole game.
You don't feel like there's a sense of progression, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Because there's no levels.
That's how I feel. There's only like the money and the star system.
Then there's also the new weapons that you buy as well.
Yeah.
Well, Raze 1, the first Raze, it's just not, you can't even buy any weapons, you just play the game.
Yep. At the very least, a game like Raze would be definitely a lot easier to balance than Strike Force Heroes because there are no levels.
Yeah. I don't like. One of the biggest reasons I don't like about Raze is that you have to pick up to get weapons, which I'm not a fan of. It's like, what's the point of like getting the weapon? It's basically my mindset is that what's the point of buying the weapons even if you have to pick them up afterwards?
Well, Raze is, like they said, not exactly based off of Call of Duty or other generic shooters like Strike Force Heroes is. It's more based off
It's Unreal.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Which
I
I
can see that.
guess not as many people have played, but still has quite a large audience.
The one issue I have is that because being 2D is more limited. The only way you can like improve from that is that you have to make the map super big.
Which they did experiment with in Raze 3, but well, problem with Raze 3 is that it never really ran all that well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't have the biggest map that they ever created. That map was actually really fun to play on, but it was really annoying at the same time for elimination because
Yep, it just became
it was like 3 maps in one map, and all you can know is that they could be like hiding in the corner of like the bottom while you're at the top left.
Yep.
But it was a
I find
cool
that-
system.
I know everyone have not played Sieges, but I find that Sieges is probably like the first game when they actually made characters. But you may quote me on that because I feel like Race 2 probably did that first.
What Well, what time did Race 2 come out versus Sieges?
Sieges came out 2011.
And when did Race
2
2 come
might
out?
have been like 2014 or something. Hang on, I'm looking it up right now.
Let's see.
Oh, also 2011.
2011. Yeah, I'm looking from Newgrounds site. It came out in December. Sieges came out in May. Ooh.
So Race 2 did come out. Okay. No.
Race 2 came out in September, right?
Yeah, after.
It came out in December.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
so
Sieges did
7
come
months.
first.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sieges did do it first.
It's also the first game that Justin and Mike is also in like games as characters. They only appeared as a bonus campaign, but their interaction is really funny. Like there's one level where they're on the same side. Next one, they're versing each other, which is super funny. Justin made a joke about Mike saying like, if you like boars so much, why don't you marry one? And Mike said, you're with boars too.
Oh yeah, I just remembered, since I'm actually talking to people now, Niz mentioned before it'd be cool if Sky9 Games actually made some kind of new IP eventually, and I thought, what if that IP was like some kind of actual proper 2D XCOM game, kind of like what Strike Force Heroes tried to be. So an ongoing campaign with like permadeath and everything.
Ooh. An XCOM 2D style?
Yeah.
I'm not too big with XCOM, but I do know it's very similar to Fire Emblem, which is the game I play.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah. In like flat 2D, like throughout the Strike Force Heroes series. It depends like what type of like, is it like turn-based style?
XCOM, yes, and also Fire Emblem, I'm pretty sure, are both turn-based.
So turn-based in a 2D game. Ooh, that's actually really hard to
just
think
realized
about it.
Niz is in the chat. This is going... I've reached kind of a wall with the campaign, specifically with the only campaign level in this freaking the street map, with the mind-numbingly the mind-numbing music.
Oh no.
You could do it, but you have to have it mapped out for the equipment and team management while keeping the gameplay of the game. That is true. XCOM-like games like Fire Emblem and Darkest Dungeon and all that are tricky to design. That's the only thing. So it would be quite some time for an XCOM-like from Sky9 Games, is the thing.
I wouldn't actually mind about that. It's just I need to know like how the gameplay sounds like. Because if it's like 2D and you're like in buildings, maybe like make it like. It's actually really interesting of like how would you play it out. Because I was thinking like probably like a stealth-like mission and stuff. I've seen a lot of people are bummed out with Mission 15 being like. The first part of the first segment is basically like stealth, and a lot of people really want to have the stealth mission.
Yeah, that kind of threw me off as well when I played that mission too.
I think it's because the map itself is too small. If they were to do like a stealth mission, they need to like expand it, and you need to come from the left side instead.
Kind of like how the initial the overrun mission, kind of like that style, but bigger. I feel like if you had rigs on your team,
for like remastered originally, like having like you can actually go to like different parts of the map in like a world hub. I like it better as Siege's exclusive. Because Siege's Arena had like a world hub where you can go into like the market, the training ground, and like the level mission select, and it translates really well in that style.
Yeah, that's kind of sort of how it was in Castle Crashers as well.
Yeah,
which that game had a lot of elements from.
Yeah, it was. It's 300 and Castle Crasher. It was inspired from.
I'm still trying to imagine that stealth mission, but if you had rigs with you, the bonus objective is like, please don't have rigs. Don't have rigs expose themselves.
Don't let rigs have too much fun.
Yeah, don't let rigs have too much fun.
I can see Strike Force Heroes 3 should be like the finale of the trilogy. Like if you want to like end the series and do another project, that should be the finale itself. The way I can see it is basically like more advanced more advanced teammates play style. Basically like you can order a certain unit to do what strategy. Basically like let's say tank, you can adjust it to have to be with like a teammate and he will defend them. And you can have like a commando go crazy with like go all offense and so on. I'm surprised they haven't done like that mechanic. Basically like you can pair up 2 players together.
Just had a crazy random thought. 2-player stealth missions. Just imagine.
Yeah, I'm reading Niz message about it.
Oh yeah, Chimera Squad was a thing as well. And that game also had its own tactical map in it. Kind of like how, you know, Strike Force Heroes 3 has, I guess, in a way.
I think having a more advanced, basically like characters, like picking your own teammates and such, probably like have all characters from the 2 games, and probably like throw in the bonus would be interesting.
Yeah, that would be pretty awesome, actually.
Cause like imagine basically like I'm gonna use Calamity for example, because she's a gunslinger. Imagine she have an exclusive skill. Someone told me basically like they made a fan game or making a concept basically that the exclusive characters will have exclusive skills not available in the class normally.
Bro, is this the Roblox one? The Roblox fan game some people are making?
No, it was someone else.
Ah.
Basically they have a really cool concept similar to Strike Force Heroes 3. Instead of like the flaws, they only have like the boon stuff.
Huh.
I mean, eventually it'll probably just come to a point where your roster or your barracks are just nothing but the OG heroes.
Yeah.
In a way, I kind of feel like that's actually exactly how Chimera Squad works. You play with a set of preset heroes instead of just randomly generate people. Also, hi Niz.
Yeah,
hello.
Fire Emblem does the same thing. Instead of like preset squad, it depends which games, because some of the games they actually they actually force lock it to have mandatory units because of the story itself. Because I do remember I did play Free Houses. It has side like prologues and stuff where basically like if you have 2 characters in your army, you can actually unlock that story, and they're forced used. You have to use them.
I remember that too vaguely, but I only played Sacred Stones.
Sacred Stones was one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's also kind of funny that I should expect that other communities also have this too, but it's basically when a community is divided into like games and such. It's because I see how free is with the community. Like it's hated, but it's also loved. Two of the Fire Emblem games is also hated because how insane the difficulty in two of them is.
Well, that something like this is just bound to happen whenever a game has multiple titles under its belt. People will find preferences. Yeah. Halo also has this, where there's a division where when did Halo like fall off, or has it even fallen off to begin with? And a lot of people will name Reaches the point, but I'll always like defend Reaches. That's still a strong suit for the loadout system. Like I know it's not as much heavily focused on map superiority as the others, but it still has the core features of the game and allows this one extra feature for the players to start out with, which doesn't inherently break the game's flow.
Yeah.
But to each their own.
Yeah, it's just... I do have to like agree with like everyone have their own opinions with like games and such.
Yep.
As long they don't insult other people's opinions.
Yeah, like when I named the video Strike Force Heroes 3 is measurably bad. That was just, you know, shooting the shit. That was just being goofy. I'm not trying to like actually be mean to people, because you can love the game. There is plenty to like about it, and I frankly really am looking forward to that game getting remastered, because just because I think it's bad doesn't mean I want to see it fail. I want to see what it will become in the future, because I'm very excited for that, of all things, to be changed for the better.
Yeah.
Honestly, I actually prefer 3's mechanics over all of them.
3 might end up being my favorite once it's remastered. I will go out and say that.
Yeah, I was talking about saying like 3 could have like exclusive characters you can select, and they would have like really good skills. No other classes can get it normally.
I'd actually enjoy for there to be certain features that stick out for every character. Like, I know there's already been plenty of examples of like XCOM, Fire Emblem. I want to bring up Valkyria Chronicles in there one, because they have like these special traits that make certain squad mates a lot better on certain missions than others. When you're in a place with a lot of woodlands, you want Marina, the outsider who wants to work alone in nature, to be there.
Yeah,
stuff like that.
That's one of the one of my favorite concept is basically like if a character have an exclusive skill, like some Fire Emblem games have that.
I like it because it encourages you to understand the cast.
Yes, I do agree with that. It also like give you more play style and strategies with like one of the characters I remember is basically like they can get more stats when they leveled up. And others, they actually have like better chance of getting critical kills, and etc. Three was never a mistake. It was more of an experiment, in my opinion.
Yeah, there's a whole lot. There's a whole lot of good ideas that they had, and a whole lot of potential here that they can make up for in a remaster of this game.
It depends on what you mean by mistake by definition, in my opinion. I think it was a risk that just ended up falling flat. Which there's nothing wrong with that. I think it's important to take risks and expand your horizon. I just think it failed. And I hope it gets better.
I remember reading like the blog about what was it? Yes, Arma Games blog of Q&A, and they said like they will only make a new game if the idea is interesting enough. Which I do fully support that idea. Like, the thing is that you can never go with the same route over and over again unless you're gonna get like
unless you want to be Call of Duty.
Yeah, that's the point. I seen like I remember watching a video when someone made a joke about Mario and COD being like similar, and that joke aged really bad. It's because Mario never does. They never make the same gameplay. Even if they did, they actually add new mechanics. Like New Super Mario Bros. Wii is supposed to be like a remake of the original, but it adds so much stuff.
I'll go up to bat for COD because it is the obvious one. But there are sometimes I think it actually does step out of its comfort zone for better or worse, and that's why we do see certain games being preferred over others. Like there are still lobbies for OG Modern Warfare 2, which is insane and insane to me, and I'm actually really impressed that it held up that well.
Yeah, I don't remember which one, unless if it's the one you're talking about. I remember playing like on the 360. And I love playing like the mode where you had to survive against the enemy, and it's like it aged well. I also find that games nowadays they go too hard with like the quality over everything. Like one of them, I know people hate this, but it's so funny. Like Rise of Kong Skull Island game looks like PS3, but I like it being PS3 like.
It's like $30 now.
I think what you're thinking of is appealing to aesthetic, because a game can have an aesthetic that looks like it's not up to par with modern stuff, or looks like lower quality. Like if you like really look at it at first glance, but you can tell that there's a lot of effort to make it authentic.
Yeah,
and
it's
there's
like,
an art form of that.
Channel Pit.
It's like with Shovel Knight. It's like it looks like 8-bit, but it was made like in like 2014 or something like that.
Shovel Knight is a fantastic example because they take great lengths not only visually but in audio to make sure that the game follows like the era of gaming that's focused on.
Yep.
If you go to the
the game itself is it's just fun as well.
Yeah. I've listened to the exclusive Mia the Horror streams because I backed that game, and the person behind audio explains how he only uses sound effects exclusive to that era of gaming to keep it authentic. It's really impressive.
Yeah, that is something I wish to see like more developers do, is that instead of like going towards modern standards, just go back to like 90s-ish styles.
Turn to
like
monkey.
NES games and such.
There's
a lot of like pixel art games out there too.
I want just not necessarily that, but in general, I think games need to, indie games especially, need to carve out their own niche and use their limitations to their advantage. I think it was Suits that they had a sequel game where they didn't have really the budget or the time for animation, so they have them designed like cardboard cutouts of pencil drawn line cutouts of on popsicle sticks, and they flip around for their attack modes and animations. It actually looks really good for what it is.
Yeah,
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I love it.
even with like Undertale being like 8-bit, it looks really good. Like, I know that Undertale is probably made like, I think it was made in like RPG Maker, but I don't know which exactly. And it looks really good.
Actually. I can't remember what it was used by, but I remember that being a distinction that it wasn't. God, I can't think of the engine.
I don't remember if this is also like real info, but I remember someone said like shit, I lost in this mission. Hold up. Okay, I remember that Terraria was like based off Super Mario Bros. 3 or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one thing I've always focused on art style. Like in general, it's like I think aesthetic will always beat graphics, like 9 times out of 10.
It's mostly that you never want to balance like the quality itself. You want to like have a mixed balance, like the term quality over quantity or quantity over quality.
Yep.
You don't want to focus on too much on one thing or the other. You want to balance both of it.
And that is usually a lot easier said than done.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can be.
It's like, it's more of like, how do you like look at it? like I do remember like seeing some interesting comments about Strike vs. Heroes Remastered, but I don't remember which one.
God.
Yeah, they're like.
If you gave me a general idea, I could think
comments.
of it.
Like, I seen a lot of people want the second games, like either Race 2 or Strike vs. Heroes 2 over the first one. It's basically like, honestly, you want to go for the one that started all route. You have to show respect.
My stance is, personally, I think Race 2 was the best. And if they were going to come back with like only one, I'd want that. But I also understand that Strike vs. Heroes is the most recognizable title of like their entire like collection of games, and that this is the one that people are gonna want back in the majority the most.
Yeah. So if they do
It's also because
Raise,
they know
then,
like.
if they do Raise, then it'll most likely be after they're done with Strike vs. Heroes then,
Certainly.
which is
Yeah,
understandable.
it's because like, Strike vs. Heroes with the series, they spent so much on it. The hell, they changed what's the mission? They changed Tropic Thunder. The Globex spawns in already.
There was so many changes. I've actually been, because I'm working on a review before the montage. I've actually been trying to amass a list of all the story changes that actually improve the story and add more details on what's exactly going on, because there's quite the collection here. And I understand that you need a basic standard of a story to like sell it as a full price game to begin with, but the amount of like attention to detail compared to the previous, it's impressive.
Yeah, they've really think a lot of things. Like, even took the idea of Jenkins and Shadow being brothers is a smart move.
Yeah, especially since that was a theory going around by the fan base for a while, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I was more referring to how every character has except for Bull, but every character has like a distinct set arsenal of skills outside of combat that makes them incredibly useful and gives a good reason for them to not be in a fight scene, but they're still contributing to the plot progression.
That's the one thing I like. That's the one thing I never understand when I was making my review about original series Bull, is that why is he in the army if he hates getting shot?
Oh, I actually think that original Bull was the one person Alpha Squad with the most personality. And if I were to go with something, I don't know why Bull's in the military when he's like that, but I would probably lean more towards him having the heavy amounts of armor to protect him from getting hit, because he's very worried about that type of stuff. What I really make note of, which I think was unintentional, they kind of depict Bull as having this really strong sense of loyalty towards the commander, because he'll immediately tough out getting shot whenever he complains about it, and when he's getting freaked out by the zombies, all it takes is like one set of lines from the commander to set him straight again.
Yeah. Original series with Alpha Squad, if they did the original series with instead of what Alpha Squad is in Remaster, and if they lean towards the original series, I think it would be more of the commander and his team. Because that's what it feels like. It feels like some series or movies have a massive cast of characters, and the one character is the one who keep everyone straight.
Yeah, and that's what Riggs does effectively throughout the story.
Yeah.
He's the one who is persuasive. He gets a lot of intel out of people. A lot more than people may notice. Toad immediately tries to get them out of there when the max heat fight ends, and it's Riggs who stops in the face of danger to get more intel.
Yeah.
Riggs is way smarter than people may think.
Yeah. That's the thing with people don't understanding the characters themselves. What? Also, congrats, Onyx.
That's it? That was the final. Wait. Where's the? Oh, okay.
What?
I got the achievement for being in the game, but I haven't even. I
I was
haven't
about to say
even.
you didn't do Meet Your Makers
Wait.
yet. What?
Click on another mission. I want to see something. You see the orange line
I
with
just saw
the
it.
Meet Your Makers?
Yeah.
That's a bonus mission.
Oh my goodness! I never knew that.
It's okay. It's
I
weird
beat the
how.
game, I didn't even notice that.
All right. Well,
Oh.
Wesley
Yeah.
and Sanchez, they made
I
it to
haven't
the end.
played 3 in a while, but I just noticed I was like, oh, that's why.
Oh,
that makes
crud.
sense,
Okay, we
I
might be here
guess.
for a while.
Yeah. That's the
Yeah,
one thing like people don't understand with the characters. It's like Alpha Squad, all the teammates, they pull themselves together. Like Shadow having the idea that you're supposed to go like the element of surprise, and then Riggs just goes in.
Yeah,
You said
Riggs
YOLO.
rushes in, and it's like, I have mixed feelings on that scene, but like, it also, because it's plot convenience, they save the scientist's life by rushing in ahead of time. But
Yeah.
also, I think it shows a good sense of Riggs' intuition that he's throwing away the element of surprise to rush ahead, and it rewards them with finding a survivor in this like massacre that's going on. Because I feel like there's plenty of reason to conclude that something's wrong about this lab.
Yeah, it's also that Riggs isn't like he just heads into battle. It's like he knows the situation. That's all. Like
He's very good at
this,
assessing things.
this dude has been in the army for like a while, and he have like a lot of experience. He would have known the situation.
It's also, to me, a really good callback that each time he drops down from a leap of faith, he salutes.
Yeah,
I love that.
yeah. I know it's just like I know a lot of people like have with the ending with mixed feelings about Alpha Squad. I like the idea is that the game never specified what actually happened to them.
Yep, plenty of
I'd
potential.
be completely fine with it just remaining a history forever, honestly.
Yeah. Because if they're just
You
gonna
can valve
reveal
it.
like, oh, they were all alive, it's just like, I'll be fine.
Okay.
Those
I'm
fake
just
outs for
staying neutral
nothing.
for
then.
now. Just let it happen.
You can tell me what happened to them, but if they're all miraculously survived, I'm gonna look at you like, well, that kind of cheapens the moment.
Just Riggs just come back and he's like all battle scar and burned from the like, rocket.
What if Riggs is Tower?
What if?
I'm not going down this rabbit hole again.
Me either. I saw someone I don't know who was it, but they said like the anniversary design art depict that they're different characters.
That was me.
Yeah, I was like, was that you?
Yeah. It's like they're in the same photo. Unless they
Yeah.
went out of their way to do that because it's like, it's a fake out because they're not actually all there. It's like,
Yeah, it's just like
why?
a Simpson move. You see two homers in like the same scene. Yeah.
you're gonna have to get them all in the cart and then shotgun whichever one's raised their hand.
I find it interesting that some of the cutscenes, like from the Kickstarter, like Toad, for example, in the rocket, in the nuke scene, he's like darker green or like brownish green.
And also, Riggs
And it's
wasn't
like
there.
really weird.
Honestly, I bet they had a version where they just didn't have Riggs there in the layer yet, so that they wouldn't have a spoiler.
Yeah. It happens with Civil War Captain America. The Spider-Man was not in the trailer until in the movie he was. I also like with like some of the one-time characters they added, so it opens like more rooms for like lore and reasons, like Behemoth, Huntress, and Max Heat.
I appreciate Max Heat and Huntress especially because it gives a lot more space for the setting. I want to say because then it shows that there's technically, I mean, they are combat capable, but there are non-combatant staff like factory workers and glowbacks because they have to get all their stuff somewhere.
Yeah.
And Huntress shows that there is room for freelancers to arrive at any point. There is a bounty hunter system going on here.
Yeah.
It's also like because the game state that she has high tech, it could make that 2 could possibly be like much closer than it should. Because I thought it was like a 10-year time skip, but because of her technology, it could be like less than that.
The tech raises quite a few questions for me, just in the sense of why aren't the heroes like rocking tech like that?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, the one thing I also like with Behemoth is that I'm just thinking now because I realize it's basically like it's showing you that this is what happened if the virus was spread out for far too long, and Behemoth is the result.
Yeah, things would have been worse than just a zombie apocalypse.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is why I do have like one complaint on that regard, and that was that man, they really shouldn't spread this virus that they just made by mistake and don't really know the full ramifications of and had trouble containing. Yeah. That seems like a terrible world domination idea.
And then what's funny too is that
the line Sean give as Globex leader is like really satisfying and interesting to hear. Based on that, the virus wasn't their creation; it was a mistake and a mistake of the past. And the one they have is like the better one.
Might be like the prototype. It's the one that all the infected are taken.
I don't remember anything implying that. I just remember them thinking they could utilize it.
See, like the sedative the scientists made at the beginning of the game is probably like the actual formula they're using.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Actually, no. Yeah, the first line. I was going through my memories because I fought that boss like so many times, but the problem is I've been trying to optimize it so the Globex leader would keep talking over himself, overlapped, so it's really hard to tell what he was saying after a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to look over it.
He said a byproduct of the real creation.
Yes, that is something he did say.
Yeah.
Oh, I could just play it real quick.
I think it's because that
byproduct of the real creation, and then he brought up that the sedative they have been subtly spreading Compound X throughout the world, and the sedative allows it to spread quickly.
They've poisoned the water supply.
I remember the incredibly quickly line because he sounds just like God, what was his name? Steve from Big Top Burger, and I was going to make an edit of Steve talking immediately after him. I took this jewel. It's done unspeakable things to my mind and body.
Why does he look like a Smiley Friends character?
Is he not?
No, he just looks like it for half a second.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I don't remember shotguns being that long-ranged in this game. Then again, I feel like 3 was more zoomed in than the rest.
Yeah, it's just...
Or maybe that's just the effect of playing the remaster for so long. We just forgot how...
Maybe.
We just forgot how compressed the old Flash games were.
Maybe, but I felt that way even before then. I was like, everything just feels really... like, zoomed in small. Compared to, like, 1 and 2, I think felt a little more zoomed out. Although that might be just because everybody was Sniper.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Yeah. It's, well, I was about to say something, but... I think, even though people don't like Remastered Story, I think it can still hold up.
I think overall it holds up. I just have a few gripes.
Yeah.
And, like, they're minor compared to, like, the original. So I would say overall, an improvement.
Yeah. Even like throughout the early builds, and people have seen like the first 4 missions, a lot of people are talking about it like I can't say like how often, but I've seen it way more than Strike Force Heroes 2. So basically, like, oh, it's a success.
Which is very odd because I thought 2 had the best story of them all.
The only thing I don't like about 2 is basically like I don't like how they say like, oh, Globex army have always been cloned.
Yeah, no, that makes no sense to me.
Yeah, because how do you explain
the guy spilling the beans from the start?
Yeah. How do you explain like the few troops that actually explain? And in one cutscene, there's a dude who's being like hold for like negotiation. How do you explain that?
Yeah, and the only way you can explain the combat stim from the original by then is that you couldn't fully control the clones without some sort of way to basically, what's the word, lobotomize them for nothing but combat. But even then, I'm just like, how are you funding all of this and have all these men to begin with then?
Yeah, it's just basically like, if you had the army of clones, why didn't you just use it to attack the heroes?
Which is why I made the joke of global attire with one of the skin variants for lab security, and I really, I had to hold back the urge to name it, to name the brand, what was it, Global Accessories.
Yeah, some people actually really like that skin over the Globex medic.
Which, very, very happy to hear that wasn't it was intended for a joke, and I'm really glad people like it.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, wouldn't it be really funny if Globex had like a product line to help fund their evil plans? Because that's something they would probably do.
It's kind of with like Avatar, with like the Fire Nation old uniform.
Good.
I haven't seen that show in a while.
Definitely worth rewatching someday.
Yeah.
Also, all this talk about Globex just pretty much just having like a day job just to fund them reminds me of Exalt from XCOM Enemy Within. Just they have a clothing line. They sell bandanas. They sell the cool orange bandanas that they have to actually fund their global domination.
I was thinking of that one bit from Disco Elysium when you find out this one woman is like did espionage spy work, and then she has basically the equivalent of Chef Boyardee sends assassins after her.
I have not played that game, but well, all the more reason to now that I know that.
It's a very, very fantastic writing.
So I've heard.
The one thing, okay, off topic with like still in topic with like Strike Force Heroes Master, the one thing that took me by surprise is because there was only a few people who mentioned is that the cameos. Like I do know, you don't like someone because it doesn't match, but in the last few days I seen a lot of people saying like they actually like it. As I told them based on like I think it works well is because of how Strike Force Heroes is with the humor and stuff. So why not you just increase it?
I push back at the increasing humor thought, but I will say, like, I do think I'm, as I've said in the past, I'm perfectly fine with their being the cameo stuff. I just don't think they fit in well. A lot of them don't fit in well with the game. There are quite a few, to my shock, that actually nail the aesthetic perfectly. I think what was an example? Cody, Anarchy, like there were some really good ones where like you could put these as like characters in the background and nobody would bat an eye.
Anarchy is from Plasma Burst 2.
Yeah, and looks perfectly good.
Yeah.
There's nothing out there that's like sticks out visually. Mobius 1
probably mine.
Probably could get away with. Like I said, like I'm glad that people were able to support to that degree. And no matter what I think of their cameos, if any of them are listening, thank you for your support. It means a lot to me.
Yeah. Like Grumpy Bear is also a good example. He looks like Dex a little.
Yeah, actually. I didn't I never saw that until you brought it up.
Yeah. The one thing I was like really confused is because I was looking at it the other day. Dex in the promo art, like in the second game, he doesn't wear gloves, and in the cutscene he doesn't wear gloves. In the game itself, he does wear gloves, which is so weird.
Maybe it was. Do you think it's part of like just a simple like redesign thing? Maybe an oversight.
No, it's like in the anniversary art, he does wear gloves, which is I'm so confused. Like,
okay.
Yeah, it's like, wait, does he wear it or does he not wear it?
I guess
What
it
he
just
does have is basically like a wristband with ammo belt with like a ammo chain. Yeah, that's really confusing. It's like, wait, what's the story here again?
I'm actually looking really forward to what they're gonna seeing the drastic improvements to one story and like the characterization there. I'm really excited to see what they're gonna do with 2, because 2 already by default had a lot more characterization and scope and story, and I think the only thing I'm really wondering what they're gonna do about like to a concerning degree is how are they gonna cover all the around the world traversing.
Yeah. I think it would probably be like
Sky
the only way
Ranger
I can see
management.
is that they should introduce a few more characters that basically explain and fix the problem. Because if Dex took the ship, where the hell did they go?
It's like, oh god, I guess we're just gonna have to convoy over. We'll find Yagi, don't worry. We'll save him in time. They only know exactly where he is.
Maybe they can make a new pilot character like Jenkins was.
What if they literally just like arrived there like 3 hours before them, and Dex is like, "Hey, I'll meet you in 3 hours."
Oh my god.
It's just like, that's just so funny. It's just like
Nobody thought to call Yagi and go, dude, you're compromised. You have to leave now.
It's basically like the clones are already there, and they have him like tied up, and then Dex is like, you know what, I'll finish the job. Also, why is Yagi cloned?
I
That's
How
a
do they
fact.
even get him cloned?
I actually don't
weird.
know, because they don't need a Yagi. I mean, they've kind of made that clear.
I mean, he was a cloning scientist though, so I guess maybe like one more for the team. I guess.
I guess, like, I'm trying to remember. He was an expert in cloning. I guess Globex wanted them, but I remember correctly, like the scientists wanted him out of the picture because then that makes his job a lot easier.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to scientists writing into. Oh my goodness.
The one massive improvement I really like is Globex leader. Him as a character looks way good.
I actually went back to 1 and like played through all of it, and I looked at the Globex leader's old mom, like, dang, they
Crusty.
it's night and day. They have improved the hell out of it.
The fact
He
Sean
just looks silly and out of
gave
place.
him a really unique voice, and that is like a 90s or 80s cartoon villain. It's like, oh my god, that makes so much sense. The fact that when you get to see him in the video, and the first line, "Is it a thorn on my side?" It's just, oh, he's really interesting.
He does. I think he has a very good balance of what was it?
Flow.
Sword.
He like
it's
a good flow.
something for threatening.
Yeah.
He has a very threatening aura while having like a comical antagonism about him that I think works well with the Strike Force Heroes having a comical tone, but still having some serious elements to it to keep it grounded enough to make the stakes matter.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
before you compared the Globex leader to Death from Puss in Boots, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. That's
I
like
thought them more Jack Horner.
that's why he
comically
just
evil.
felt like. It's because he made a few like appearance. With like low appearance, it becomes more mysterious. Like how, like, what is this character? Why is he?
Yep. And then I think someone else compared him to Armstrong from Metal Gear Rising as well. Because he just appears at the very end of the game.
Someone about it.
I get why, but I think it doesn't fit as well because his thing was a disenfranchised politician. Well, Globex Lear is just he's just set on underground world domination. You know, your usual.
Yeah.
Globex Leader is completely like more than a threat itself. Like the scene where he took down Toad is basically like he's not messing around. He needs to be stopped.
Rip Toad.
With the stakes so high, it's like, I'm gonna say, like, the final boss, I've seen people don't like Rose at Twilight and want Rising Sun. It's basically like,
Rose of Twilight's
when
really
I
good.
hear it, it's basically like, it doesn't feel like, the flow doesn't make sense.
I'm fine with like either, but I think Rising Sun works perfect for what's going on here. I think it makes for a great, intense final boss moment.
Yeah.
Rose at Nightfall is
like,
also a good choice.
I can see Rising Sun work on like a different boss. I like Rose at Twilight is because the build up throughout the whole story is that you hear him in a voice, then you see on video, and then you get to meet him in person. Alpha Squad is out of the picture now. You are the last line of defense against him and the nuke.
Yep.
That's why I like that music much better than Rising Sun.
I like it better because it's like this is a very 1v1 context outside the goons in the jet, and the build up after like the first set of the song really does like develop the intensity of the fight going on. And I think it actually ends up going it syncs up pretty well with things getting more intense.
Yeah,
if I were to make like a top 10 favorite mission, in my opinion, I would put Glowix Leader at number 1 because of the build up throughout the whole story.
I think it's one of the more fun bosses too.
Yeah. I'll be right back in 1 minute.
Alright. Yeah, Rose at Twilight is definitely more fitting for a finale, whereas Rising Sun is just intense all the way through, and you could just kind of throw it on any scenario.
I mean, if it's Rising Sun really fits well in Return.
Yeah. Okay, one more crack at the final boss.
I believe in you. For what's worth, I usually do it with one person so that the second person can't feed kills.
That's actually not a bad idea. Might do that right after, because Sanchez kind of dies left and right, unfortunately, even with that sniper.
Yeah.
This thing has a crazy range on it, though, at the very least. Ouch.
You got it.
Yeah, we gotta make this immersive. I'm sorry. Oh, wait, this isn't the... Okay. I thought this was be the, that song again. Oh, crud. I wasn't expecting this to be the actual main theme for the last game. For the first game. How are you supposed to... That's not reflection, that's just... what is that exactly?
It's a mix of War and reflection.
Okay, got it.
And I'm back.
Welcome back.
Hello.
One more crack at the final boss.
I think some of the choices with like some items and gadgets throughout the development is work. Like, originally they had a lot of gadgets.
Well, fortunately, we're talking about all the stuff I have only positive things to say. The gadget system in Remastered is amazing.
Yeah,
I have found
think
myself
it's really
constantly swapping between gadgets for different contexts and different classes. They have 3 different, effectively just raising health gadgets that work well for almost all the classes in completely different contexts.
Yeah, like Respawn Flare is one of those underrated gadgets, but it's utilized so well.
It's so... The only gadget I think that's actually genuinely bad right now is, what was it? It's Tactical Radio, because it's just worse Respawn Flare.
Yeah, that's why I noticed. It's basically like... I noticed that it's like... I was thinking about, like, maybe I should use that more often.
Which is really tragic, because, the Tactical Radio isn't a terrible idea, it's just that the stat line is set with just what's the word? Disincentivizes.
It's also because Charismatic cancel it out.
Yeah, which I'm perfectly fine with, because, obviously you're going to be using it to try to get maximum overdrive more reliably. So Charismatic, moving out, but, it's also just the sense of, man, I'm committing a lot to my loadout just to use maximum overdrive a little more often.
Yeah. I see someone said that maximum overdrive is much better than overclock, and overclock had no reason.
Overclock is better in when you have to carry yourself.
Yeah, it's also much quicker to prompt too. While
Yeah.
overdrive, it takes too long. If you're in like a quick mission, you want to use overclock more often.
Yeah, or if it's a free-for-all.
Yeah.
There are genuinely potential matches where you just straight up will not load, like, get a full charge of maximum overdrive.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Alright, one more crack at this time without Sanchez.
And get where the person's coming from, because the stat line is really crazy for maximum overdrive, but the charge is what like really makes it a way up of risk and reward and length scenario of thought.
Yeah.
Ironically, because of how bots work, it's a lot better just to rely on Toad charging it up.
Yeah. I find it really weird. I don't know if you still have it. He had tactical radio, and it doesn't make sense because bots, they no longer lose the ability to operate.
Yeah, they haven't. Yeah. Which
unless it's because to slow it down, then sure.
Which could be a possibility, but at that point, I would think myself.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I got distracted because I just remembered. I remember picking up the worried faces on the ricochet at this one.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I do think Remastered can improve a lot of things right now. One of the sad things is just the money system itself is so it's out of control.
The money grinding
really bad.
The money grinding is not very good, but I am pretty grateful with how the shop system and slot machine are currently.
Yeah, I like the shop system now.
Yeah, because the shop system allows you to reliably get a hold of certain things that you may need throughout the game. And the slot machine, it gives you, has a small pool of items later on that are worth re-rolling for, which means once you amass enough money where it's really a non-issue, there are still things for you to, like, actually look for within there. So it doesn't end up becoming completely irrelevant compared to just re-rolling the shop. Still like the 2's a little more overall, but it is a drastic improvement from the original, like the original design of the slot machine when it started out. 55%. I'm still not gonna get over that.
Yeah,
like
it was a nightmare at
remastered
first.
slot machine over 2 is because you can get a guaranteed weapon type you want. Because if you think on paper and compare it, it's kind of like messy.
Yeah, it's that sense of, oh wow, I got a legendary shotgun, and like, great, that's what I wanted for my tank. Oh, it's Jackhammer.
Yeah. I took way too much damage.
Oh my goodness, don't even get me started with the damage challenges. Unironically, the impossible campaign is easier.
It works better if they increase the cap. The thing is, like, with Mission 15, it's so not reliable.
I've gone over that a couple times because I've been just saying to Roofs, like, guys, you gotta raise the cap as the damage scales. Damage is essentially a mistake meter, and the more damage they deal, the higher the mistake meter has to be to accommodate for a challenge like that.
It works better with the quota much higher. It's because the way how I see like the point system is, it basically like in lower difficulty is so much easier, but the higher it gets is much harder because you have to play you have to think much more.
And not only that, there is a lot of like RNG you gotta factor in. Like, I've had many a run just completely disintegrated because 2 enemies spawned next to me, and one of them's got self-revive. It's like, what do you want from me?
Who pinged
You're
me?
really close.
Yeah.
Yes.
You got it.
You got it.
Yo.
Let's go.
First time in history, it's finally over. You said these clones would be unstoppable, that they were bred from perfect genes. From perfect memes. That's gonna skip the whole thing. The heroes were grown exceptionally quick. We weren't prepared for it, and then and then this is the part where they get gunned down. Is that right?
I don't remember asking.
Only took us 6 in-game months. Rip bozos.
I'll cry. Took me 6-hour help once.
The scientists look much older in remaster. It's a good change because it shows the age itself.
Maybe. I think it's just lighting making him just like menacing.
Yeah.
I wonder who that guy is.
Yeah, he's kind of a jerk.
Looks like a jerk. Yeah.
Was it
Yay.
Now I just weird that jerk. Did they use that design? Because I don't remember what he looks like in the second game again.
The same thing, but better.
Pretty much the same, except I think his armor was different. How many sheeps are harmed in making this game? Tell us.
It's okay.
One too many. Because that person fell asleep already.
That's where Wesley gets his name. Oh yeah, also, are there any duty weapons in this game? Because I forgot.
There are not. There are just customs. I remember because every time I close my eyes, I see the list of custom weapons.
For some reason, one of the people in general, they can see the secret channel. I don't know why.
They're the chosen one. We're supposed to fight them.
The secret Flowback spy.
Okay, Overrun is so stupid.
Alright, it's over. It's finally done. Only took 2 in-game months.
Go home.
Oh,
Hello, Kitsune.
You came in at the
We're just talking about stuff.
the moment after I finished the Strike Force Series 3 campaign as well.
Amazing.
Oh.
I'm just playing Library of Ruina while talking about Strike Force Heroes.
I was playing Strike Force Heroes Remaster.
I also am playing Strike Force Heroes.
Oops, all Strike Force Heroes.
What the hell? Yeah, I'm starting to see.
I got a gaming PC, and the big brain play was not to play in big games, but play 2 small games at once.
Yeah.
The only way I ever got through the 3rd game was just by going onto one of those like pre-hacked ones.
Can't blame you.
I mean, I can't. Well, the thing is that it was called arcadeprehacks.com. I think they're still up. I don't know, but
I would not trust a site called that.
it worked. Trust me.
Okay.
But I could get the soldiers to have infinite levels, and the thing is that it fucked with the bots. So like any of your teammates or any of your squad that was a bot, like I had them like level 777, and they would just literally like I don't know, flop like a fish around, and then they would aimbot you. But the thing was that like half the time they couldn't hit you, like, or hit anything, but other times they just immediately destroy something.
The one thing I'm curious with challenges is that what are they going to do with like the 2 unused levels of Meet Your Maker?
Yeah. Kind of wish that they would release this because.
Okay. I understand. I understand the story now. You guys were right. The sedative, the virus isn't what they're spreading. It's just literally just a sedative.
Yeah.
They're trying to neutralize everybody, not make them into zombies.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I forgot that if you maxed out the legendary weapons in the 3rd game, they were like so broken. Like the crazy badger, that one was insane. It have like a concussive shots and can fire like 3 shots at a time, like a shotgun. Insane fire rate.
This thing already is pretty crazy, and I completely forgot that upgrading was a system in this game.
Yeah.
So I haven't upgraded any of them.
There's also a chance that you downgrade them, like by like
2 levels or something. The upgrade system also smoked that XCOM pack as well.
Yeah, what was that upgrading system again? I don't remember.
It's in the shop or something. You're gonna. I have never played this game in like 10, not 10 years, but like
The only
7
worthwhile
years.
thing to the only worthwhile way to get like items in that game is just to buy everything in the shop, sell it, then do a match and refresh it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that was a
that's why I
mechanic
literally
getting
did.
tired.
I'm so tired of thinking about it, but I can't stop.
New
It always
class
comes back to me.
sniper.
How long did you actually? Didn't you spend like 6 months on that or something?
It's not 6 months. I made a joke about it being 6 months. It took me, I think, 3 or 4 months on and off.
Workshop.
Jesus.
Workshop. That's what it. That's what
Uh,
it is.
I was
So,
very unlucky.
Let's see about upgrading. You have to unequip it first, I think.
yeah.
The crazy badger.
Crazy Badger's
There we go.
insanely good.
Don't break it, please.
Oh yeah. Now I remember.
It doesn't break it. I think it just only like
You know what? I got a ton
downgrades
of
it.
money. I'm just gonna spend it all on this thing.
Look at the fire rate. Oh my god.
Oh, okay, that was a lot more expensive than I thought it would be.
Hey, but you have a light machine gun badger now
Pretty much.
that fires even
Like a
even
shift
faster.
Let's test it out with the tired Wesley alone.
Using the Crazy Badger alone will just get you through basically anything the game throws at you. It's not hard. It's just really cumbersome.
Oh,
so-
this is not the.
God.
That's a normal honey badger. Whoops.
That's the number.
Oops.
That's the normal one.
Uh,
Here we go. Here's the not legal honey badger.
Bad. Oh my. Whoa.
That thing.
Just.
Look at that thing.
Just a laser beam.
beautiful.
That's not. That's like a super fast water water thingy.
Remember the AK-12? The thing that just had even more fire rate. The only thing about it is it didn't shoot like 3 points at the same time though.
Okay. going
Holy
back onto
shit! The AI is
the
super
remastered-
deadly.
going
You can
back
actually
to
get
the
one
remastered-
shot in remastered. I'm doing insane, and they're completely nuts.
I think
Yeah.
I think they should only make the stats of the soldier, not the weapons, be over leveled. Because like you can get like 4-shotted as a. That's what happened to me. I got dinked 4 times.
I would not
with the
imagine
lead
how
shield.
would it work if they had modifiers. That would suck.
I think they can actually.
No, I talked to Justin about it because I was talking about the cameos. He said he can't because they just load in with the weapons and that's it.
I assumed as much because I was like thinking to myself, man, if they had modifiers, they would have mopped the floor with me with a 20 level lead. If any of these like bots had the chance of firing 2 bullets at once on a normal weapon, it'd be over.
Minigun.
Oh,
It was just
And
a
at
whole
115
projectile.
scouts. Yeah, I don't want to imagine a bot having a 115 or a scout double shotting you.
Alright, I can see why this gun is banned in 51 states now.
What?
The crazy badger when it's fully upgraded.
51?
I know what I said.
Yo?
Tired. Hero needs time to rest.
The
That
best
was another
mechanic
thing
from
with the,
XCOM.
That was the thing with the arcade pre-hacks. You can make all your soldiers not tired. Like they'll just be ready to go.
Might as well, because it was actually super easy to circumvent.
Is it funny that you can actually just like get 3 in a row to like fill up all your heroes again?
Okay, with Wesley, who the fuck is Wesley?
That's a good question. We never know.
The hero we all needed, but not the one we deserved.
It's your son. Imagine that.
It's
your
Nathan's
son.
son.
No, it's not Nathan's son.
Wesley, how do you grow up to be an engineer? And white.
In white.
Big
How did
question
you
though.
grow up?
Now who's Sanchez though? Because these two are the only
girlfriend.
actual characters in this game. outside of
That-
Alpha
that,
Squad.
like,
Most
are
importantly,
randomly
who's Rusty?
Sanchez
that
is
one-
what's your
that one
girlfriend?
Rusty's your spirit animal. And
That-
accept him for who he is.
And
I
Rusty
remember that
is secretly
hero.
a random guy who's cosplaying.
You also can't use a gun unless it's gun game.
Yeah, he can only use
Yeah.
melee, but he does like
Simply
a crazy amount with melee.
Built
It's
different.
because he doesn't know how to use a gun. That's why.
No, he's just that cool. Come on.
He's from a night quest. You gotta give him
What is
credit.
that? Go
Hmm?
back. What was that weapon?
Oh, this
What
is
that?
an experimental
Laser?
one.
What?
I find that
Crazy.
in 3, the ninja and elite is probably my favorite class. I would like mercenary if they were a commando, but no,
Oh, yeah,
I can't
that's
deal with
right.
like shirtless men for some reason. It doesn't look cool. It just looks lame.
Oh yeah, there's certain
Let's get our
side
first
missions
sniper.
that let you create. Ooh.
Engineer is way better in this one. I'll give him that. You get explosives, and also your turrets aren't the worst thing ever.
I remember seeing that when they were doing 2 for remastered, they gave engineer elements.
Yeah, I've already accepted the fate that elements are going to come back. I'm just
Oh, really?
enjoying the
That's
enjoying
gonna
the
be-
beautiful bliss before then.
Based on
That's
how
gonna-
flamethrower is, it looks really good.
I don't expect them to not make it look good. I just don't think it'll play good. That's I've always been an anti-element guy for Strike Force Heroes, but I hope that they make it work well because I don't think I could talk them out of it. I'm
Yeah, it's
hoping for
because,
something like a mind gun.
Yeah, it's because like you keep thinking of how to is, but you don't know what it's gonna end up like.
Yeah, they could end up doing something like that impresses me, like the dash system. The sword dash system was a very smart idea, very simple, and
Yeah.
has proper limitations since you have to be on ground with predictable movement, and you're completely vulnerable in between swings. It's pretty much balanced.
Yeah.
The thing is that I don't understand is like why couldn't engineer had like a skill that give them like need more than one attachment and can equip on all of their weapons?
They probably have to balance around that. I don't know. It's a smart thing to do because Sue's engineer was it's probably the weakest class of all the classes in all the games.
Yeah, I went with engineer is because it was like the first class I play as, and it was like, oh, I want to be an engineer,
I'm so
man.
sorry.
Wait, I'm sorry. Can people hear yourselves through my mic or?
No.
Nah.
No, your mic is fine.
Oh, okay.
Well, the only thing that I really liked about Engineer was the adrenaline skill. And that was about it.
I'm really looking forward to engineer rework because I want to see the beauty of stacked drones. Because without a doubt, I'm so certain that they're going to make it so that you have like a cap on drones, but like using them will reset the cooldown.
I can see that because how ability works in remastered, I think his building will work so well.
It has to, like, because three was a huge improvement. So surely they'll have like, a better blueprint to go off of.
I thought 3, like the building were destroyed if you die.
I think they are. It's kind of hard remembering. I just know that they tracked better and do a good amount of damage, but like very short range.
I think they do. They do destroy. They're destroyed if you died. It's because I never play engineer for that reason.
I kind of prefer that because then it also gives the player a sense of priority of if I could get past this turret and hit the engineer somehow, if I have something that could do that, I should do that. And also allows the engineer to play smart by
Remastered of the second game.
Ninja is a class that I really want to come back is
the
because
third game.
you can make it
Second.
like a really interesting class style. Like what?
You
Like
can.
a vampire-like ability on Ninja would be really threatening.
You could try potentially. It's something that's a bit difficult to pull off though. I think a good example was Team Fortress 2. Spy is like really effective because of the sense of access, even though he's pretty much agreed upon to be pretty much the weakest class. He still has his high moments. In Gang Garrison, their 2D pixelated version, they had to completely rework Spy to have an insta-kill animation that you have to like telegraph because you're not sneaking up on anybody in that game.
Yeah, it's always.
So
I
now
always
it's all
have
about
like
timing.
moments where I get backstabbed most of the times, and I try to backstab other players. I keep dying. It's because I don't know how to utilize. It's also because everyone is just like so high active now, and they just always look everywhere.
Sometimes you will just lose, and it'll completely not be your fault. The guy just happened to turn around and check for you.
You have
That's
to
the
pray
curse is
they
high.
lost focus. Because I was about to backstab a heavy, he turned around and he just shoots.
Yeah, sometimes the heavy will be completely enthralled in the battle and like, yeah, now's my time. He can't hear me. I'm cut behind him. And then he turns around for like no reason. He's still fighting a guy, but he turns around and guns you down.
Yeah.
Team Fortress 2.
It's like, how did you even know?
He felt a disturbance in the force.
Heavy mains just know.
They're just built differently.
He just turned 180 of his
when you
neck.
say that, I am literally playing a Star Wars game right now.
I was playing
I'll share it.
World at War yesterday, and I had fun with the zombies.
World at War. Oh, that one.
We are ready and waiting. Yes, sir. Location plotted. Move order acknowledged.
The Star Wars game looks familiar. Which one is this again?
Empire at War.
Right, that was the name of it.
It's a mod. Thrawn's Revenge.
I think one of my friends played that one. Yeah, is that game. I remember seeing that is because he always play in like a class or in the session. Why, but it literally just happened like earlier. Even for some reason, I was using a sniper and I shot like a assassin. The bullet went straight through him. It wasn't in Juggernaut or nothing. That was so random. It's like, this is so weird. It's like, is there like a dodge mechanic in the game now?
Yes, we put it in without telling you. We thought it'd be funny.
You roll around.
It's so annoying.
Yeah, just so it was like, yeah, don't tell him I.
It's like, imagine playing like was it Fallout that had like the aim mechanic?
You mean VATS?
Bats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, imagine that, but in Strike vs. Heroes, if you miss a few pixels off, you miss your shots.
Or it's
It's
just,
so
you know,
stupid.
or it's just the usual 95% chance miss.
Yep.
I failed to connect.
Do you actually? I'm just wondering with like the bent barrel. Do you actually take less damage if you have a negative damage mod? I haven't tried that. Yeah, despite with remaster flaws at the moment, I do think it will be like the game that will bring more fans back to the series.
It might. We'll have to wait
Yeah.
and see.
Well, people were already pissed that there's bugs. There's bugs. You spent so much time and there's bugs.
That's the thing with like what Mike said. It's either that or just delay it to 2024.
Which
That's,
is just gonna make people even more mad.
Yeah, that's the
That's-
thing. It's
That was something that honestly surprised me, was like the reception of just like a minor delay. It's probably because of the perspective of somebody who's like backed a lot of indie games and like watched them develop. 2 years like being open and public about it and like having delays. That is nothing.
Yeah.
I don't
Like,
want to be that guy, but that's really minor.
I think
I mean-
EA had a team of developers making a game. They took 7 years and it was a piece of shit or something like that.
It happens all the time. Like, you don't want to take too long because then you got unrealistic expectations, but if you're like rationing yourself out at like a reasonable pace, I think you like have the best chance of success. And I think that was really emphasized with how Mike's like explained the mentality there. Is like, yeah, there were some things that could use some more fixing and could use a delay, but how long are you going to delay something and just keep people like waiting and rising in those expectations?
Yeah.
There's a tightrope there you got to work with.
Or high chance the project can get canceled with like most games.
One of those
But
things you
it's just
gotta
like,
be very careful with.
yeah, it's just they just release it is because enough is enough. No fans waited too long. Let's just release it. It's in a good state. All the bugs can be fixed later on.
It's in a very playable state. It's not like where every enemy is like fucking level 40 and you can only go up to level 4 in the demo. It's not like that anymore.
Or
Thankfully.
how multiplayer is when it was first released, is completely unplayable. I'm still like upset that I haven't recorded that, because if I really recorded that, I can like explain to everyone this is the process of what Justin have to go through every single day. Like literally, it's not even funny. It's like this man, he stayed up till like 3 in the morning most times. He's like he just, what if he wants to like go
Killing
out to places
himself.
and stuff? But no, he has this to fix. It's not even funny. It's just really like,
Yeah, no, Justin's diligence was very admirable. He
Yeah.
like went above and beyond in many occasions.
Yeah.
So whenever I
That's the
criticize
thing with-
something, like
that's the thing with the community. They need to respect Justin and Mike more. They brought this game back for this reason. The best thing you can do is just respect them.
I have the I hold the stance that you pay for the product, you have every right to criticize shortcomings. But one thing I always bring up, especially when it comes to smaller scale stuff, is you have to have a understanding of sense of scale and time. There's just some things that are not going to make the cut that they really want to, because of what they have and what on schedule and on budget.
Yeah. Like combining 2 and 3 into 1. That's a massive
huge project that takes so much time. Everybody would get tired of it by the time it's out. I don't think it would have ever happened.
Yeah, probably
Although
for
I
the
can
best.
be
that-
thing with like people don't understand. With like, I've seen so many reviews saying like they have a team of programmers. It's just like, no, you're not
No,
even.
they do not have a
Where
team.
do people even... Do they just make that up, or do they just mishear it somewhere?
They
I
see
think it's because of
Sky9
triple
games and they think it's a full
They're
team.
delusional.
Or maybe
They're
they confuse
delusional.
them with like the fact that they have a publisher.
Yeah, that's what I was about
Probably.
to say. They probably see
Probably.
Indie Arc and they're like, oh, they got a whole team behind them now. It's like, no, it's still
No,
it's still
It's
Justin and
just-
Mike.
It's a publisher. It's not.
it's a publisher. It's not a developer.
I can see why you make the mistake, but you have to like be mindful of that if you're gonna make
They
something
have
like a
Mike
review.
Noodles on the Discord. They're admins. And
They
like, what?
They have a bug spotter. Maybe he's a programmer too.
Oh my god, they have mods.
Well, Mike, you got some explaining to do. Why is this bug still in the game?
Because I let it in.
I knew it.
Wait, what do you mean my suggestion of like adding 15 more guns and making it in the game?
Okay, is this? What I will say though, is this a bug? Is the FAMAS not having a burst delay a bug, or is it a feature?
If it's having like burst fire, I think it's probably like that. Because there's like
No,
some
it-
things just in miss, probably because of like it's an easy quick fix. Like what was it? I remember like Puzzle Cube got really pissed off because of the Legionary bug.
Yeah, I remember that because he was annoyed because it was inaccessible because of the issue, and he was very confident that it was like a 5-second fix, and I think it was pretty much unanimous of like if it's a 5-second fix, it wouldn't have been like locked off.
Yeah, exactly. The thing is that Justin refixed like the ricochet or
like-
reflex system.
I understand you guys are better at coding than I am, but Justin is like working with a completely different line that you guys aren't like looking at constantly.
And that's the thing. It's just basically like, it's just if you have the balls to say it, why can't you do the same result then? Yeah, it's just, I'm not gonna say in front of it because judging from how some people are in like the messages and the personality, I'm not gonna behave the way they are is because I generally do know that I'm more of a respectful person than they are. That's probably like a bad way to say it, but some people have seen me
it's
being
fine.
super
Like,
helpful.
sometimes sometimes you gotta stay humble, but also you gotta gauge yourself sometimes
Yeah.
as a reference point.
No, it's mostly because like from the amount of work I did for Skyline Games, it's basically like I have been mentioned by Skyline Games themselves. I have a unique role given by Skyline Games. What more can I prove or insult them? I already had enough.
Yeah, which is why like I try to make a mind of whenever I work on stuff involving Sky 9, I always bring up. Now I'm gonna bring up caveats. I have been like shadowing these people since I was in middle school. So I have a lot of commitment to this. But like, so take this with a grain of salt when I bring this up. But these are the reasons. This, and this are why I think this is good, and why this aspect is good, and why this aspect is bad. Because I want whenever I make a critique or praise for it to be taken seriously, and not because of my background.
It's also more of like the choice of Skyline Games they have like I mentioned earlier, they want to make really interesting and fun game.
Yeah, and I fully believe that too, because they not only poked fun at the what was it, the microtransaction system. The game, as Justin said, you can play it offline. He said always online's cringe, and he stuck with that. Man of his word. I don't know what to tell you. I really respect, because you really should future-proof your games, people.
Yeah, that's another thing I also like of what they're doing is that making like you can play it anytime.
Which was especially good because my internet went out just a couple days ago, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna finish up the campaign on Heroic, and I could.
My Wi-Fi went down for like 15 hours.
Oof.
Yeah, the whole Australia not long ago we had a internet outage. No one could make phone calls. No one could
oh my goodness,
contact each other. No one could have internet. It was so shit.
Oh, that's
Stone Age.
Goodness. That's dangerous.
Worst part, that was the day before the game was released.
Oh man, that's terrible luck. Oh my goodness.
I was literally like doing like a final bug check so I can report back to Justin with everything to make sure if it's balanced or not, and I couldn't. Also, I was also out for the day, so I could not like do as much work.
Oh.
Yeah, it sucks.
God. Now the only thing we need is a cloud save.
Yeah. I saw Jody saying like I don't know, but he said like I don't know if he said it himself, but I thought he said like it's not worth to have cloud save or something because it's like server based.
I don't know the technicals of it. I'm a caveman.
Yeah, I thought cloud save would just make you like a backup save and put it out to the internet.
No, cloud save keeps the data of your circus.
Oh, clown save. Okay, I gotcha. You gotta keep the clowns inside.
Yeah.
Cloud save is also Cloud save is also good for playing on your Steam Deck.
Oh yeah.
I've seen some people play on Steam Deck and it looks really good. I can't wait for this game to come on Switch. I will definitely buy it.
Yeah. I will buy it a second time for my brother to play.
Yeah. I'm just gonna like probably DM Justin saying like, hey, can you make a special code for me to get my cameo?
They probably will, I'm not sure.
Probably make like a special key to and tell Nintendo this player is part of development. Could he have it?
It would be kind of stretching it then.
Yeah. The voice actor of Max Heat he said he can't wait to play the game on console. And I seen some people saying that will the game be cross-played?
Oh,
Definitely not.
That's quite the
I was about to
investment,
say,
isn't it?
Definitely not.
Sounds
yeah.
like a trend there.
Because I remember seeing that Sony does not like doing crossplay. Or something like that.
Okay. Corvettes. They're going down.
Okay.
Where are you?
I'm not sure why I'm even
Corvette.
playing these levels on the hardest difficulty, because honestly, I beat the game at this point. I'm happy enough with that.
You know what? If
Yeah,
you
be,
were-
be smart and actually just stop.
You know what? If
You know what?
were
Yeah, good
playing-
idea. Closing it out. Stream's over. Goodbye, everybody.
Be safe.
I don't know if I'm actually gonna end it here yet, but let's see. I'll just have it on. Actually, I'll just have it on the ending screen, and we can keep talking for a bit.
Nice.
You know what? If someone was recording this and then uploading it to YouTube, you know what? I bet you like all those hate comments would be like, you guys, you're sucking the developers. You know what?
Well, then I would also, since we're on a YouTube channel in this hypothetical, I would dox everybody and say 20 obscenities to shut down the server.
In their Minecraft server. In their Minecraft server.
Oh, Minecraft, my bad.
In their Minecraft,
Minecraft.
server.
Gotta make it clean for the
Like
feds.
what?
I will bomb their house in Minecraft. I will.
You're
fill it
griefing!
with
You're griefing!
TNT.
Hold
He's
up. This is interesting. Wait, this is interesting. Check General Cat. Someone's suggesting to raise the level cap to level 45 or 50.
I wouldn't do it. The level
Yeah, I
cap
don't-
used to be level 50, but they didn't have enough things to justify having it.
Yeah.
Even you make it level 50 and you max level,
Like-
you get max HP at level 30.
It's like,
What's the point of it?
Exactly, what's the point?
Yeah. Like, I don't know why. I kind of wish the side missions were more interesting.
Having,
Yeah, the side ops are basically mini challenges.
Yeah, it's just I
I'm
kind
fine
of
with
wish that.
that. It's just, yeah.
I wish
Like,
one of
I
them
know
was.
Justin's like said that they're super hard to probably make if there's like a lot of them. I kind of wish like probably make one of the challenges or make one of the side ops that you have to beat it in X minutes. If you don't, you lose the mission.
I'd just make the side ops like a small like pool of missions that add like a bit of insight of what's happening on the side, like an actual side op, like an unofficial, like not necessarily an unofficial story, but a side story of the events going on. Like maybe some of the guerrillas trying to stave off parts of the infection because they don't want their troops getting got. Stuff like that.
Gorilla moment.
Gorilla moment.
Oh my god, they're getting Cranky Kong! We gotta save him!
No!
Somebody get the gun. We gotta shoot that
Go
gorilla.
Funky! Get the coconut gun!
The one that fires and bursts?
And if he shoots
If
you,
he
it's
shoots
gonna
out,
hurt.
it's gonna hurt.
Yep.
I see. I'll do what I must.
It's that trank gun from a regular show. When they're trying to trank the murder bear.
Oh,
And
the animatronic.
No, not the animatronic. There was like a murder bear, where they went into the old parks zoo, and like that was like the murder bear's lair. And they all went there because it's just a conspiracy thing, you know.
I would think so too if it was called a murder bear.
Murder
I just
bear.
look up
don't all do that.
He just has a Kaiser helmet on, and then
yeah, I look it up what it is, and it's just I don't know why it looks like it reminds me of Man Bear Pig from South Park.
is
More of a
literally
pig bear man.
big ass bear with a Kaiser helmet, pickle hob, and a cape. That's all that it is.
I need to rewatch regular show someday.
Rick Toffin Bear's not real. He can't hurt you.
Man, if there was a legend called Murder Bear, I would be like, I'm gonna go prove it. And
That
then I
just
die.
show up on the newspaper, and it's like, oh, this retard just got killed by Murder Bear. It's like,
Everybody's making fun of him at his funeral for like.
well, not.
Yeah, sure, called Murder Bear. How did you not know?
That name has the same energy as just bad CG Gator.
One of the comments I got from making like all cutscenes in the game was that not to ruin the story, but I can't believe I'm laughing my ass off from a friend's jokingly assuming Jenkins got turned into Wolves Burgers.
I remember seeing that one.
Yeah.
God.
you know what? Since you could name the parties however you want, I knew it was only time until like someone's gonna put something on there.
The whole
And
credit.
I log in one day and I look at the parties, and the top one is just the N word with the hard R, and it's just spam.
It was only a matter of time. It's like,
It was
oh, you can
only
name him
a matter of time.
anything.
You can name
It's
it
like-
anything. That's my name for my
Everyone's
server.
eyes just narrow.
Yeah, I
Like,
just
they
I just
realize the
saw someone make
possibilities.
the party called Come.
And then come 2.
Yeah.
It was
my-
come 2. There's no come. There's just come 2.
It's an ongoing saga. You guys just missed the context of it. The cinematic masterpiece.
Ah,
There's
true.
the-
I wonder what
there's
happened
the
to the Come
prequel-
1.
There's the prequel called
Come on,
Two.
come all.
And then we don't talk about the sequels.
The prequel is just Coom, COOM. Coom.
Oh, that's cursed. I hate it.
I like the credit in like the settings is more readable than the one in the ending. It's like holy
Oh,
shit!
yeah.
If you look at the credits, it's just a wall
can't-
text. How are you supposed to read that when you finish the game? You can't even read.
You have to screenshot it at the right moment to get everyone.
You have to look
I
for your
just-
name in particular.
Yeah, I did the SpongeBob. There I am, Gary.
There I am. You did it, Gary.
It's like on Where's Waldo, except everyone wears the same. It's like, there's me! The Reddit and Discord is now more like active with like people asking, how do you beat this mission?
How the fuck do you beat this?
Be on level with the on level gun.
How do I beat this mission without dying once?
Like,
I'd like-
you cheese it by hiding behind your bots that are tankier than you.
Hide behind Toad during the
Yeah.
second to last mission.
Yes,
Yeah, just
unironically.
do that, kite them. Just kite them.
Make them draw aggro and they'll go beat the nerd.
Use him as a human shield.
Hey, whoa! What do you mean by beat the nerd?
Beat him up.
Oh. Okay.
Please stop hitting me with a metal pipe.
That's what they should have added as a poop melee knife, or not knife, metal pipe.
It's
I get so tired of hearing it.
Just makes the same, super loud metal pipe falling noise every time.
Exactly. That's why I go
Oh, yeah,
insane.
it also does no damage. It'll just do like 69
Oh
damage.
no.
max.
Oh, I wonder what all the multiplayer servers are gonna be like.
Playing.
Jenkins with only metal.
We just want to say, this sucks!
I wonder what's for dinner.
Boy,
Okay.
I can't wait to play the game with my headphones.
Okay, so I've got I think
Sorry, I'm
3
late.
prototype weapons. How many prototype weapons are there?
For
I
custom
don't
weapons,
know.
there's only 4.
It's the Slender Man.
For, like, normal weapons, I
He's
don't
cooking
exactly know.
hot dogs on the skull.
I'm trying to remember.
Because I know there's a rare werebear's knife. You
Oh, that's the one I
Mom's
need.
Laptop,
I'll be right back.
Mom's
And then
old
there's
laptop,
the,
the silent spring, and the bookmark.
the bookmark.
That's the explosive for commando. A lot of people assume there's one for every class. However, that's not the case.
The bookmark. Huh.
Yeah,
That's-
I'll
that's
show you my
something
screen.
I gotta see this shit. I've only seen 3 of them.
I got
The
a
bookmark is like
I
a
got a
good
really
weapon
I
some
got a
people
really
use.
good I got a really good laptop yesterday. It had 2. Oh yeah, that, yeah.
Whoa, that's actually cool.
I got a laptop that had 2 fire rate mods on it, so that's been insane.
I got one with fire rate and dash distance.
Oh,
What the fuck is that
I got
shield?
I got the exact same mods on mine.
What's that shield? Wait, a prototype shield? The hell did you get that prototype shield?
That's okay. It's from the bosses on insane difficulty.
Oh,
I didn't actually know that.
The one thing is that they don't give you any interesting thing. I think it only give you like higher chance of legendary mods.
They're basically just other legendaries.
Yeah, I seen people saying like, how do I get a shotgun or sniper and such?
okay. I've never gotten the friend maker. What does that do?
It heals. It heals your allies. It's actually one of the best poop weapons, and it's very good at cheesing with teams. Unfortunately, I haven't gotten to use it very much because I've been doing all my stuff solo.
Oh,
Oh my god, I got 2 friend makers and they have the exact same mods.
Yeah, the friend maker mods are usually terrible because doo-doo weapons have terrible mod ratios.
Yeah.
Still pretty good weapons conceptually.
Like I see the options on getting more weapons is now like more you have more options. However, getting
Ghost.
the mod you want is not fair.
what the fuck?
Yeah, I've got a buckler much like that. It's very
this is
silly.
probably the best shield mod I can ever get.
Now imagine
Because
that
it's
with
Probably.
imagine that with full auto.
Especially since it's range on a very effective sidearm.
Yeah,
It's a very good set of mods.
yeah.
Yes, it's very nice. Now let's see Paul Allen shield.
The best foul that I've gotten is level 29, and it's got 2 accuracy mods that make it perfectly accurate, and it also has, I believe, a rare headshot mod, and then there's something else to it, but it's really good.
I had a foul with a double shot, a headshot mod, and an accuracy, and I was like, okay, guess this is gonna be my go-to for the rest of the game.
Now just slap a full
The
auto on there.
most cursed P36 I ever seen. It has
I've
a fire
been-
rate of 10.7.
I've been using bipod on it, and it's been very reliable for mid to long range. Like I said, the gadgets are really good in this game, and really encourage different playstyles. Love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got the most cursed silent spring. I don't think anyone would ever attempt to get it.
God
Fire rate,
dang.
fire rate, fire rate.
300, 300 DPS.
Mine has what was it? Ability charge, which is really nice since it's AoE.
Yeah.
But it does not have 3 fire rate. I don't think I'll be able to get that.
This baby shoots so fast. It's not even recommended. It deals 50 per shot. Most likely, you can kill people in 3 shots with medics or assassins.
1.5
No,
seconds, and
you
you have to
need
reload.
4. Yeah. I don't need to reload because I have a feed.
I mean that'd be the go-to for it, considering the mods and stats. It's yeah, it's a pretty good loadout you got there.
Yeah. What's another curse one I have? I have a scout with plus 30 range. It's not even an option. It's not even good.
Oh no! You haven't seen anything yet.
It'd be good if you had accuracy and bipod.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to use.
Plus the kill streak or the passive or the ability that makes you see farther. With that, you can just see everything.
I despise extreme focus so much because it just invalidates radar, which makes me sad. Because I loved sniping people with Jackal with radar in the first game. It
I
was
also
very hard,
found that,
but it was rewarding.
I'm pretty sure this is a bug. Extreme focus does not give you accuracy.
If you weapon swap, it takes the accuracy off, from my experience.
And the range and vision range too.
Yeah, and it's like, oh well, I swapped weapons for a second, and now I'm back to normal like pullback.
Yeah,
Oops.
I think it's tied to the weapons. That's why.
I think so too, and I don't think it resets when you switch back because it hasn't for me.
Kevlar's just really sad.
If Kevlar reset, it would be okay, but the fact that it's on tank means that it's not as effective charging as it was for medic, which makes it's all right. It's just invalidated by ricochet and flamethrower.
Yeah, Ricochet is so like crazy because of power cell.
With or without power cell, ricochet is just amazing if you time it right.
Oh,
I
you
think it
haven't
lasted
seen
like 3
anything
seconds.
yet.
Wasn't
Like,
it originally like 5 seconds?
It was 8 seconds.
Yes, it was very long.
Yep.
Yeah, but you had to get
Jesus!
I think 3 kills. Yeah, it was very good. Like Ricochet Adrenaline was pretty much the ultimate passive tank like loadout, where you could just stay alive forever without doing a whole lot. Which is why I'm really glad that it's been reworked in a way that makes you play a lot more aggressive with tank.
Okay, now look at this crossbow.
Oh! wait! I have one with my javelin.
The crossbow is full auto.
Yeah, hold on. Let me
My
play.
javelin is so disgusting.
I have. Yes, I do have a tactical reload. I have one. So, if I do this,
Let's see.
I actually really want to see this now.
I have a Unica that gives me a 60% crit chance.
Oh, Jesus.
Random crits are fair and balanced,
wait,
as I say.
was this gun game? This is gun game. Never mind. That was gun game. So let me just make a custom.
My javelin reloads
I
so
don't think
fast.
there's any bots in this, but
There isn't,
we're
there
just seeing the
isn't.
crossbow, so it's fine.
But you got tactical reload on top of it too. Beautiful. You love to see it.
Okay, if
It's
that
only
momentary
only-
pause wasn't there, then
Yeah,
I know.
that's actually something I brought up in my guide. Is that there is a small pause in between like single fire weapons that make the reload augment a little less powerful, but still a very good thing to have.
He just puts it on. He just puts it on and then it fires. Oh,
Yep.
I'm
Just
out.
slap the crossbow.
What else is there? Oh, the foul. Oh yeah, this thing has a 135. So
All imbalanced.
this one, yeah, it was damage, rain. No wait, it's not that one. Where is it? It's level 29. It's this one. It has 121 accuracy.
wow.
It has plus 22.5 headshot damage, and then more XP and funds. And this thing is a
That's
beast.
good. That's good.
If I go to insane, where is it?
I got a
Infected Season,
jackhammer,
favorite.
and the fire rate is like 10.1.
Yeah. Where are they
Just
at?
turns everything to Swiss cheese at close range.
If only. Poor Jack.
It resets so fast.
You already have
I need to-
overdrive available.
Wait, I need to see that myself.
That's maximum
I'm-
overdrive without charisma.
I don't know what's on this MP5. I think it's just all damage. I can't remember. It's surprising because all my other fouls, they're level 30 and this is level 29. This one performs better than them because of the
it's
stupid
only a-
accuracy thing.
It's only like a 1 level gap, so having really good mods will make the difference.
Yeah.
The foul is just too good.
Yeah.
I don't. I think
Yep.
the foul is like very effective at like what it does, and what it does is mid to long range.
The foul before was really good, but now it's just meta. I don't see
that's
anyone
perfect.
else use a different assault rifle besides.
I use
NG.
M4.
Yeah, it's
There's only one other.
right now the two most popular guns for ARs are the G36 and the FAL.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah, but you can still use the M4.
I've never seen
and-
anyone else use a SCAR or AK.
I've used the
Which
Scar
is
from time to
unfortunate
time, but
because the Scar is a lot of fun.
yeah, the Scar like works perfectly fine. It's just it's not the best option.
Okay.
Like, there's
This
nothing wrong
jackhammer
with
is This jackhammer is so funny to look with that much fire rate. I'm just gonna wait for a second for you guys to look.
4 of them killed themselves.
It's kind of like the SVD. The SVD was really fun to play around with. It's just
This is how fast Asia shoots.
Asia shoots fast.
Look at it go! I'm moving.
It's literally the race 1 minigun. Look at that.
How did I go from here to?
Is it only mini? Oh.
That's my favorite one.
Do I have any stupid guns? Hold up. I think I got rid of all my stupid guns. Except for like the dev weapons, like the butter knife, but
How fast do you
Yeah,
think
I
that
don't have any
jackhammer
funny-
can shred a boss? Like max heat,
If
for
this
example.
jackhammer was much better, I would use it against max heat.
Can always try it anyway.
Golf club.
Man, did I get rid of that FAMAS? I had a FAMAS that had like fire rate. Damn it. Where's that? But I have this one that has a chance to fire another projectile, and I have this one. Where is it?
But like, I do want to, if it's all good, to like talk about a little more about the rifles, because I honestly don't think it's a problem with certain weapons being good in that category. I think it's that a lot of the other ones are just really bad. Like the OICW is a great example. I have one that has over 100% accuracy, but the recoil is so horrendous on burst weapons that it'll go up to like down to like 60.
It's still really weird to me how, for burst weapons specifically, the recoil is always a nightmare.
It's way higher for some reason.
Despite being a burst weapon.
Where like the last shot should be the one that gives recoil, not the.
The
not
faster
all
you
Exactly.
fire, the greater the recoil it is. I think. I don't know. I had a OICW with minus 60 recoil to reduce it. It's still the recoil was so insane.
Yeah, there's not really much you could do to stop the bullet crawl on a
Yeah.
on a burst weapon. The
damage
FAMAS
is
is
good.
not as egregious, but it's still not great.
The damage is good, but what's the point of using close range if you couldn't use like a shotgun or something?
It's one of those issues that I think needs to be like resolved with burst weapons, because it's just universal. The M202 also has this issue.
How high it goes.
It works
Oh
better
my
if they
God.
have less recoil.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. Like the last shot should give a kick of recoil, but not to the
Yeah.
same degree as like it does now.
I just
Yeah.
think the recoil should reset a lot quicker.
It should.
Yeah. That's the thing with less
That's
fire
why-
rate and it's
that's why
pretty
accurate-
burst sword, that should
that's why-
be the trade-off.
That's why
That has
accurate.
much better recoil.
That's why the accurate single burst like weapons, along with the headshot multiplier, are essentially just going to outdo all the other rifles.
Pretty much.
And that's why I hope that those things get buffed. I think that should be the focus, is lifting everything else to the same degree as a lot of the other weapons should be. Because
Yeah.
I don't think there's a lot of ridiculous things outside of the Magnum category.
What? The 500 Toros or whatever.
The Toro and
Yeah,
the double
and
shoot
double shot.
are
Yep.
very
shot.
silly.
okay. Question: the double shot. What's the base ammo per clip?
3.
3.
3.
Okay, it is 3.
Shoot.
I thought it was like 2 or 4.
If it was 2, I wouldn't be so bothered about it, because then you would be very vulnerable with it, even if you like killed quickly. But I would
thought,
still.
hold on, I'm gonna check this out myself. How fast the? Oh, I don't have a double shot. God damn it.
I do.
Good on
What do you want to
you.
test?
Yeah. To test how fast you reload with the double shot.
It's
Okay.
it's a pretty short reload time, if I remember correctly.
Hold
Yeah,
up,
'cause that's
I'm
the thing,
gonna
like-
go custom game real quick.
Even though if it's like 2 rounds and reload really quickly, I think I'm pretty sure it will be okay with it.
My issue is I want it to be slow enough where you have to weigh up if you're going to use a bipod or a tactical reload.
Yo, minigun! Look at this fucking thing.
Yeah, it's not too slow actually.
Whoa.
Clipping ammo is probably I'm making a list of like
just
weapon
reload,
mods
but
that's
not-
that's like recommended to have, and the option is so high.
Slow, but not like super slow. I'm still. Eesh.
Yeah.
Okay, so double shot. Does each bullet deal 128 damage, or is it just one?
No, that's
Well,
the total.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank God.
Now
Isn't
imagine
the
that with
have 65% accuracy.
now having that with a bipod on assassin pretty much means you can easily do like 200 from a shot if you're like up close and crouched, which is very risky. But oh my goodness, you will kill anything in your way.
You can also use Shadow Blend. Even though this Shadow Blend's like you have to be like within 5 feet to see the enemies fully.
Shadow Blend, I have mixed feelings on, because I understand why the bots are designed to see you after you come out of it the first time, no matter what. But also, like, being able to draw aggro to other bots and not get hit is a very, very useful feat in certain levels.
Almost
Like,
I don't want to even work for the bots,
like
sadly.
Yeah, you could turn Butter Knife into just a horror movie for the bots with Shadow Blend. I just thought.
it's one of those things where you have to like really weigh when you use it, because the moment you do, it's like, well, now the bots know where I am and they're gonna chase me to the end of the earth.
Yep, that's exactly how I felt with the sniper mission in Strikers Heroes 3 when I was playing that earlier.
Sometimes the bot aggression is like too much in this game, and I mean that in the sense of I've watched the bot chase after me while like running past one of my teammates who has the intel. Like, what I do?
like-
I only shot you once.
I want to see like this game having like a lot of fun game modes. Like imagine like special delivery from Team Fortress 2 in this game. This is
Oh
so
my
funny.
God.
I think it'd work with if they made a certain map for it. Special
I think
delivery
all
was
the
fun.
maps except for Missile is like still playable. Like, you can still run around.
I'm trying to think about that. Honestly, I'd have to think about that more, but I don't think there's any egregious map like
The
for
only
design
map
wise
that's
other than
good is Missile.
which obviously like that's the finale 1v1 map, so I don't expect it to be very good in a team aspect.
We had a session where we did 5v5 catching the flag on Missile. It took 10
Oh.
minutes.
I remember that.
Like, yeah, how are you supposed to cap?
It was interesting.
It was only
That's
until the person with that was spamming the rocket launcher lost connection
Yeah.
that we actually made
Yeah.
progress.
The thing is that if there was more players, it'd be much harder because they would respawn different times. Like,
Yeah.
how do you counter that?
You don't. It's one of those things where
You don't.
it's like 18-2 had two strategies. It was either ruin the bot's pathing so they kill themselves, or you camp with Phoenix Blade.
Yeah.
Ooh, I actually like that scar.
And that's actually a decent one.
I'm just, I just keep resigning.
I like how domination, the max score you can have is 200. What insane person would ever do that?
Someone who wants a lot of money in XP and is willing to grind for it for a while.
Fire rate, accuracy.
I want to see a streamer play this game with his fans, and they did that one.
Yeah, we've still yet to see like some big name streamer out there try this game out. Would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'll kidnap Critical. It's okay.
Make it do a voice meter.
Voice meter. Oh, it got me very moist.
Auntie game play with his fans. And one of them being super toxic in game. It's like I remember he tried to make like a Minecraft server with unlimited slots, 300 people, and the server keep crashing if there's too many players joining at the same time. It's just a nightmare.
Javelin.
Imagine
Ooh.
if Maximum Overdrive stacked.
That's what Goth mentioned in like when we were doing the trailer.
Oh, inventory's full. Watch this. I can roll and I can get over the inventory thing. So my inventory's full.
That's not balanced.
I just had a flash of inspiration. I'm making a meme real quick.
No.
F.
Shit!
I did that, dude.
Wait, what?
Shit!
It sucks that you can't sell from that screen, or else you probably could have kept that.
Shit!
You
no.
only get like $1,000 back.
Look at all my legendaries. All I have to sell. Oh shit! Maybe.
Why can't I hold all these legendaries?
You guys want to see a really scuffed arm that really works really quickly?
I'll sell this.
Let's see. I'm watching your stream.
Wait, how do you get the golden gun in a vanilla game?
Did
you borrow it?
I may or may not have put my old save file in the
I'm telling
version. And got all my gun.
I'm telling Riggs.
Justin's save file.
You're gonna get sent to Strike Force Heroes 3 for that.
Yeah, because for some reason I have a butter knife.
That's it. Put him on missile now.
That 12 was fun.
680 hours. What could be worse?
Oh yeah, the jackhammer is so ass.
Yeah, it's
It sucks.
unfortunate. I'm hoping it gets a buff in the future.
I hope so.
Look at the screen
Because
shake
Bob
on the
is so
dev hacker.
sad that the Spaz 12 is also nerfed. It's like Justin having something against him.
I don't want to get rid of this because this one actually looks pretty cool. But oh well.
Oh, they
just
fixed
trying
the bayonet gadget before they released the game, right?
No.
They didn't. It's still broken.
Nope. Otherwise, everyone would use that. I don't know if people know.
No, I don't think
At the
no.
moment, it's just a placebo effect, I guess.
Bayonet would work really well for Insane.
Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely,
it
it would.
Yeah.
And that's 22,000. That's about 22,000 cash right there. Less than a minute of maxi. That is absurd.
That's interesting. I got a crossbow with arrow with an extra arrow or bowl, and then it's got a shit ton of ammo, shit ton of spare ammo.
Yep.
And then damage while ability is charged. I can
200 DPS. For just the 2 bolts.
I'm actually curious. I'll just buy it.
I like it how the meat shield is back as a poop weapon.
Ooh, headshot damage.
How effective is
That,
headshot
I'm gonna
damage
say
on a
that
shotgun?
can work.
I have no idea.
Start off with headshot damage.
Oh, wow.
It sounds messed up, but it's actually really good.
Huh, M60 with a 30% chance to fire another bullet. Huh.
Damage while airborne, critical damage. Charges ability faster. That! Ooh! Ooh, that one actually might be juicy. Headshot damage, fire rate, and then weapon stats are 1 level higher. I'll get that. No! Shit! It's a Phantom Police.
Oh, damn.
Bonus headshot damage, fire rate, reload speed. Reload speed. Damn, that thing will reload instantly. Bonus headshot damage. Nope.
Let's say reload speed is at 125% faster reload speed. 210% reload speed. 215 actually. That would be interesting.
How did people acquire the dev hacker vector before the game was released, or after the game was released?
I remember seeing that some person hacked the game and they were showing how to get it to other people.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, I have a machete that is just basically all fire rate, so I can just. It's not good by any means, but.
BD, I beat your record.
He beat Max Heat in
Of
15
what?
seconds.
How?
Oh, I've done it. Okay.
He also
Alright,
had the Death Hacker.
I'm actually have to like. I'm gonna have to try it for like a hot second. All right.
I saw someone
think
beat
that's
it with like 0 seconds before they even started. I don't know how did they do that.
Not legitimately, certainly.
I just jumped off the platform. I'm doing fantastic while you guys are watching me.
I still remember I died on outside of the platform.
I remember I still have footage of that.
Critical damage? Yes.
I
The
can't
only
play
one
Max
that does
Heat
not
this game in
work?
my life.
I don't know if Justin fixed it. I think it's airborne
Airborne,
I'm not too sure.
Airborne.
because he fixed damage mod.
So there it is.
I can't play for shit right now.
I'm still going with the 9 iron even after the nerf. For
9
my
iron
bot.
is still good. It hits much faster than baseball bat.
I just wish it still kind of had it, because then when they eventually add our not arsenal but loadouts to our bots, I just wanted to be the one that is the most annoying. So,
That's my idea too.
so it is Phantom with the Legionary, so I have at least something to protect me, and Ricochet, as well as doing damage, and then 9 iron as a secondary while still reflecting and the stupid bot double hits. And
Oh, what the hell? 9 iron is actually slower than baseball bat. I never noticed, but it does less damage or more damage.
So, question: have any of you how many times have you all been reflecting the jet?
It happened in my it happened in the video that I made of me beating all bosses without dying. The jet just turned around because it realized, oh yeah, it cannot fulfill all these attacks at the same time when it tried to.
Yeah,
Great.
I still have the video or with the bug session we had where the jet went backwards.
It's like,
This
oh,
is the
styling
funniest
on us.
shit.
What? Enemy level 59? No way.
Yep, is now 60. Actually, it's double the level now.
Yeah.
Bro,
Hold on.
this is insane. This is insane. They could two-shot me.
Sweetheart, nice.
Oh, game almost crashed. I have yet to get a fucking
It is
kill.
level 58. Now what?
Yeah, they move so much faster now. They don't stop. They don't stand still anymore.
Oh shit! Oh shit! No, I have no ammo. Go,
Run!
No! Rare Werebear was coming at me with a knife.
Yeah, he's the only bot with a combat knife. I never seen anyone else.
Ooh, yes.
I like the design choice of the tank being like you don't see the gender.
Because how can you tell?
Exactly, yeah. Because
Their boobs are covered.
There's so much goddamn armor.
because
The point can't keep up.
the
with
turtleneck design. The turtleneck design with like the motorcycle looking helmet. It looks females a little bit.
No.
It's kind of look female. The default one looks male, and the other one, it's half-half. It was a good choice of making it like more like looks male and female body parts. That's all.
I just used the B pattern one because it looks like an Iron Warrior. Iron within, iron without.
To iron or to not to iron?
Iron is the
To
question.
reflect or not to?
Reflect.
Reflect. Ruh-roh,
Reflect.
Raggy.
Just
Reggie! I mean, right more here!
Oh my god, this is so fucking cursed.
What is this cursed weapon I found? A
God
Ugbot
dang.
H bar with a fire rate of almost 14.
Now pair that with full auto. Oh, you've got full auto. Let's see how.
Yep.
Let's see.
Oh!
No, no.
And
no,
it's
that was
already
my
out of
kill.
ammo.
That was my kill. Ah, you cannot.
I'm using the wrong loadout.
No chance of going head to head with these bots because they have so much health. Oh my god.
it's tricky. Yeah.
Oh my god. I literally just have an M60.
The age-old lesson I learned from games like Deadbolt and One Way Heroics: when the enemy has a blatant edge over you, cheat.
Cheat? So should I just download hacks or something?
No, just like do shit that will outsmart them.
Just jump constantly over and over again over their heads.
Okay, I have no ammo.
Hit them with a
My
crossbow.
mouth. I gotta run.
9.5 boob stick.
Hide behind your tanker
Fine.
teammates. Be a scumbag.
Hold up, I want to
There's
see
no ammo.
this.
There's no ammo. No, I have no ammo.
Yeah. The
That's why ammo
ammo,
patch is my
your
first
teammates will
favorite.
take ammo now. And it's so annoying.
They'll take it and eat it
Flamethrower.
in front of you.
Yes. No, a flamethrower.
It's gone!
Gun
I
game
was like,
moment.
flamethrower away.
It'd be nice if in gun game you had unlimited ammo. Like secondaries.
That's...
Well, I wouldn't have been able to get those kills though.
That'd be cursed.
It makes sense though, and prevent situations
Yeah, I
like
know.
that he was in.
Because imagine like the enemy who has like, need one more kill. He ran out of ammo. He can't
Yep.
do anything.
Get 10 headshots. Fuck off. 4 kills.
This is so
Bro.
fucking cursed.
Yeah, there's some very unrealistic expectations on some of the bonuses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
some
expecting that to
very
be
unreal-
changed soon.
No, survive.
Survive.
that's your goal. Survive. Win. That should be the goal. Just win. Just win. Oh man. Explosive radius. Oh my, explosive radius in range.
I can't wait to team kill and then have to start over.
My model does not look good when I walk backwards.
Critical chance, critical damage. Oh, game almost crashed again. Ooh. Oh, damage while airborne. Vision range. Reload speed, damage. Fire
They-
rate.
They also need to rethink for some of the deathmatch in the missions. Like unprepare is not fun.
Or man without the golden gun. You're not surviving that.
I like man without golden gun. My only issue is it's got a headshot bonus thing, which I'm like, come on guys, I'm trying my best to survive. You want me to also switch to assassin? And then I have to like kill them with headshots with crossbow, then immediately switch back to tank.
I don't
Hey,
think
that's
it had headshot, because I think it does, but it's super rare. Because I had headshots, but it didn't count, so I don't know why.
Oh, it was working on my end. I don't know what's with that. Might be the thing where I have a bug on my game where God, what was it? Tosi was playing it and he was like, "No, I've never experienced that," and I'm trying to remember what the bug was. God,
Yeah, One of the like.
This.
Wait, can you use ability in this one? You can't. You can't use abilities in Men with Golden Gun.
You cannot.
Nope.
Makes sense. No unlimited ammo.
Which is very funny to me. It's like the boss, like, yeah, use abilities. Like, how?
No, it's because I told Justin about the Golden Gun and that the Golden Gun fire rate is 5. Now it's 1. I'm gonna test that real quick.
Come here.
I just use reload speed. I mean,
Let's see how fast. Oh, it's 50 cal speed. It's 50 cal.
I wonder what would happen if I got a SWAT shield, but with only damage reduction.
Yes. Get him. Yes, my 5 fire rate stun.
The pump shotgun is now a 50 cal. It's 50 cal fire rate.
It just
Okay,
really.
Would it be fun if there was like a melee shield combo?
Just go on full medieval mode.
Yeah. I would
That'd be-
love that as like a way to
Ancient
have
loadout.
Siege's skins.
That'd be pretty fun as a challenge. Just a challenge called Sieges, where you have swords and shields all around.
And all the enemies are Siege's characters.
Yeah. Once they do actually
honestly,
get them into the game.
I would care less about a shield with melee because one requires mobility while the other encourages lack of mobility for taking. I'd be more interested in having a bow and arrow variant.
I think
Yeah,
it could be
that
like
rewards
more interesting
aim.
if that instead of you crouch to block, it blocks 24/7 depend which way you're facing. So that way you don't have to like crouch all the time.
And
Die.
melee hit reg is it's very picky, so I'm not sure.
How does melee look? With...
So
I'm
basically,
starting to look good with the shield. It's just
imagine if
It can work with like the stun baton, because with the placement, like you can have the shield here.
imagine
on
if
the
the
right
tank
arm.
had a shield that was just a rifle with like one of those glass shields
I
on
can
it.
spawn there? That's retarded. I spawned in the plane, not like on a platform. I spawned in the plane.
Yeah, that
you
happens
know?
sometimes. At least you didn't spawn, out of it and into the air.
I'm gonna fly this plane somewhere tasteful.
I can't wait to see like double in terrorist town type of game mode in this.
Oh,
Social
God.
deduction type games.
Even though it looks bad on paper, but if you think about it,
TTT with a group of people would be horrendous.
you just
And a
call
good-
it like instead of like a terrorist, you call it a Globex.
That'd be fun to try though, eventually.
Yeah.
If people could figure it out.
Best performance only used to
You can
stun
technically
the
do it right now by having everyone have the same skin and turning off your name and like the HUD.
this is a very strange experience. Why is everybody named Dex?
Wait, what? What? I gotta see this shit.
That was
Just a
a
joke of,
yeah,
like,
that was a joke about Trouble in Terrorist Town in this game.
Oh.
And also Dex's role in Strikers Heroes
okay.
2.
Okay. Context.
He-
Flew over my head.
Jody is asking, he's planning. Globex leader said he's planning to nuke to spread the senator all over the world. But how does a nuke do that?
Well, it's because
Yeah,
it has the formula in it.
Yeah, it's like a bottle of spray. Like if you
It's
just break it, it just spread out.
Essentially, what I assume happens is that it will like cause a huge outbreak, and that it
Yeah.
would spread more quickly off of that while the shock and awe is in process.
Yeah.
It's my assumption of the plane, at least.
Playing a very, very slow game of Plague Inc. pretty much.
Ah, we couldn't get Madagascar.
Exactly.
return to Africa.
Or Iceland. No,
What?
Greenland.
Africa, that's not gonna fly. Rico!
Oh
Yep.
god.
Seen that movie in a while.
Now those penguins are in Baldur's Gate 3.
Is the
What's Filthy
some of
Frank
the
gonna be
meshes
in?
bugged? Cause like the sawed-off legionary looks kind of weird.
Yeah, it bugged.
Oh, okay. I was like, the fuck? Why does it look like I like?
It's
took a
only sort of
shit on
legionary.
it? Ooh, this looks interesting. I can't buy it. I need money.
I'm too poor!
I'm
I'll sell
poor.
my arm to get it.
Fire. Oh yeah, I have this one that has perfect accuracy. I don't like it. And then this one, it just does damage. Chance to fire another projectile. I'll just sell it. Do I have money? I have money now. Yes, buy it. I want to know how well it does. Will it be able to one-shot the zombies? Golf season, that's what it is. It's your golf season.
Hold up. Did, I could have sworn, I thought my pod had an odd update.
Ooh.
Yeah, kind of.
Oh, what the fuck? Can actually do. Oh, I just hate when all the bots just fucking kill themselves. They just,
Yeah.
they're just like, yeah, whatever. They're like, yeah, whatever. Oh my god.
I wish they add like more non-human
characters.
player models, like the drone, for example. I want to see like one with like man hacks.
Or just a full-on robot character model. Would have made an interesting boss.
You know what?
This would be
That's
funny,
what
like you get
I'll
chased down by a
require.
bunch of spores and
Be
you
a
have to shoot
boss.
all of them.
Yeah.
That could be funny for like Overrun, like you getting chased by all the spores.
That would actually be pretty interesting. What if what if on harder difficulties during the repair, as you were protecting the scientists, some spores showed up as well as the zombies,
Yeah.
and you had to defend against those. It sounds like
what
it'd be
they
a
had
nightmare,
no
but a fitting challenge
I
as
would
well.
like it if the side op for repairs, instead of scientists, it's you. You have to protect yourself.
So it's just purely a zombie apocalypse mission at that moment. At that
Yeah.
point.
That mode would be really fun with other people.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Uh-oh, this is gonna be a
There.
nightmare. Vampires. Bam, 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 bam.
The
Oh,
self-damage
shit.
with vampire
Actually-
is much better.
Why did one of them have to spawn with Blur?
Oh shit, it's me!
What the hell?
Hey.
No,
Now
that's
it's like
Blur.
that. Now it's like that
I'm gonna
Spider-Man
die,
meme.
I'm gonna die. Oh, I got it. No, go, 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 run, 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 run. Oh wait, I don't get health back, that's right.
No,
F.
no,
Got bonked.
you got
Fuck.
hit so
I
hard.
am. Have
You
the
didn't know they made.
revolver too.
They
That's
Wait,
made-
do I
so
not get my health
painful.
back in this? That would actually
Alright,
suck.
guys. I'm gonna head out for the night. See you guys around.
Okay.
All right. It was fun talking.
Yeah.
Shit,
Wait,
how
you don't
long?
get
It's like
health
3
back,
hours
that-
here?
that fucking blows.
That was-
Yep, I've been streaming
That
for
was a good
3.5 hours. Half of that was Strike Force Heroes 3 too.
Well, I've got to go to work in the morning, so I'm gonna head to bed after I post this meme on Strike Force Heroes Reddit. You guys be safe.
Yeah.
Yep. Me
Alright.
too.
Yeah,
He
I'm
didn't.
gonna head out too. Have fun, you both of you.
Yeah, this is definitely a good stopping point, I'd say.
Yep.
It was good talking. See everybody later. Oh yeah, this is still Shrink too. Alright, well, first time in history, Strike for Series 3 campaign. Probably shouldn't display everything, but actually no. Let's see. It's finally over. The trilogy. The trilogy and the remaster. All finally done. For the first time today. It's kind of funny. I beat the remaster of the first game before I bothered to beat the whole campaign, every single challenge, no less, of Strike Force Heroes 3. But now it's time to find another game or just something to stream for next time. Might be another Flash game, or it might be some kind of Unity game. Actually, display capture is still on. Let's see what kind of options we got. Still waiting on XCOM 2, definitely. Bookworm Adventures would be fun, but maybe sometime later. Let's see. What would be fun? Eventually, I'd like to play perhaps Fallout 3 and Oblivion with the with Vanilla Plus mod list, like I'm planning for XCOM. But I think one game I didn't get to play when I was first starting out streaming on YouTube was Beat Saber, so I might just do that next. Don't know when that's going to be, though. It might be next week, actually, honestly. I don't know if I'm going to be streaming it all this week. I might just wait until next week when I figure out more of a schedule. Because next week is the start of the month, and I've got plans for next month. So, at that time, I'll be able to figure out more of a schedule for streaming and for, well, just more than streaming, but for life in general. But this was a lot of fun, as usual. Surprisingly, despite it being Strike Force Heroes 3. Even still, perhaps, again, to quote Thanos, perhaps I treated you too harshly, if I'm being honest. Because despite its flaws, there's still very many merits to be had, mainly around the squad system, which was interesting, and was a great way to get back into the action when you were waiting to respawn, among many other things. But that's for the Strike Force Heroes 3 remaster to figure out eventually, if they get that far, which they hopefully do. And also perhaps they hopefully also consider a Raze remaster, if those go well. But for the time being, we're gonna wait on them updating Strike Force Heroes Remastered, that working on the remastered second game, and my brain is fried at this point. So now is a good time to call it, and I will see everybody